all this is your... Yes, so welcome back, sir. We are having an ad hoc discussion, which I think is so important because it is actually helping you to overcome all your objections and whatever has been stopping you from by now making X dollars in your venture. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because immediately, please open up your calculator on your screen. Let's do a proper thing, and I'll answer something for you which you will understand.
1 minute. Hold on.
No problem, sir. And since this is being recorded, you will send this to me, and it will not be a script we are reading, but these are equally important. A script will be created out of this recording, which will be as one of your chapters. Sewa.
Wow.
And it is so very important because right now, after all the recording we have done,
Can
I
you see
can
the
go
calculator?
into... Sorry, no, I can't. I only see the Excel sheet.
You only see the Excel sheet. Sorry, my apologies.
You got to change your tab, I think.
Yeah, I gotta change. Hold on, I'm gonna share this on.
No problem.
Okay. All right. See it now?
Very good, sir. So please put your goal there: $8,888,888 ringgit.
8,800,000.
Remember your goal by the birthday?
But 8,888,000.
888 ringgit, isn't it? Now,
Yeah.
sir, I recommend you zoom the calculator too. It's too small. Because if I am on the phone right now and tomorrow other friends are joining on the phone, because they actually won't go into laptop. No, somehow, sir, if you can one more level. Very good. Perfect. This looks perfect. And memorize this and always start your setup on this one. Is that okay?
Yeah, okay. This one more than already, right?
Yes, so reduce by 1 digit. Correct, perfect. So say this is my goal. Every meeting from now on,
Okay.
whether we are going to do a recording or whether we are not, you will repeat and you will start your lesson even before recording starts by saying my goal by the date, 27th of April, 2025. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, say it now fully.
This is my goal: $8,888,888.
No,
This is
sir, I
my
thought it was ringgit.
ringgit. Ringgit, meh? Okay.
I don't know. This is your goal.
$8,888,888.
I
Ringgit.
thought it was ringgit. I'm very confused.
Malaysian ringgit. 888,888. All right.
Correct.
So this is my
Correct.
goal by 27 April 2025.
Correct. Which is my birthday. So I can
This is my
feel. Now
birthday.
fill in
Yeah.
the blank. What will you feel on that day if you actually achieve this goal?
What do I feel like? Wow, I'll be jumping with joy.
Okay. So basically, I need you to then answer the next question. What would you feel if you do not achieve this by your goal, by your birthday?
If I will feel a bit disappointed, but I will continue to work on it.
Very good. So basically, there are two scenarios. One is I will achieve, one is I will not yet achieve, correct?
Right, correct.
But which one do you prefer? The pain of
Achieve lah.
disappointment. Sorry, sir?
Achieve lah.
Of course, I want to achieve. That should be your main thing, correct or not?
Correct.
So this recording is so bloody important, although it's not scripted. Later you'll send it to me. It will be scripted for you by my top lawyers. You understand?
Okay.
Yes, but I want you to, the reason this is intermediary, we're going to take it as hot seat coaching during the tea break.
Okay.
Because in the previous recording, we actually gave you an introduction of what you filled up in the form, remember?
Right.
And I'm supposed to now, in today's session, continue after the break about what was the word, what's the term shall I use? What you're supposed to do in the next 188 days, correct?
Yes.
Yes, but the problem right now is since we are taking a break, it's a very good opportunity while the other people are busy eating and having their tea. You are still on stage and wired up and mic'd up. I might as well spend that time and not waste that time. Say wow.
Right, wow.
Wow. So please divide this by 188 days. Although I know in reality, we have wasted about 10 days. Maybe you're left with only 178 or whatever days.
Hold on. Yeah, by 188 days, right?
Yes, sir. Very important.
47,281.
Okay, so now repeat after me and say, because I have a goal of
Because of
8
a
million.
goal of ringgit 8,888,888 ringgit by
By my birthday,
my birthday 27 April 2025.
which is how many days away?
188, no?
Okay, so we are just going back to as if still 188 days, but actually it's
Yeah,
much less than that, correct?
yeah lah, but we move forward, ma.
Okay, so can I say something? What
Yeah,
is the amount that you have to bring into your bank account every day?
47,281 and
Yes,
282
ringgit.
282 ringgit lah.
Ringgit.
Yeah lah.
Yes. Yes. Let this figure digest in your head today. Because
Yes,
if today you did not bring in
we will
47,281
double
ringgit,
tomorrow.
you will have to double tomorrow. Yes, sir.
Yes,
And
yes,
three
yes,
times by the third day from
yes.
now on.
Understand?
Understand. This is oh my God, this is the key to making financial freedom actually happen. Otherwise, people talk about, have you heard of New Year resolutions?
Yeah,
Now, the problem with New Year resolutions is by the 10th of January, people forget what they promised on the 1st of January every year.
correct.
And the reason is they don't have a mentor. Say, now I got it.
Now I got it.
Now, do you remember what you filled up in your form? Which I tell you something, I loved it. My top lawyer advisors loved it. And that's one reason they are telling me to work with this guy and make sure he achieves it. You wrote something about even a coach like myself needs other coaches to coach me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I can't remember the exact words because I don't have the form.
Successful people need to have mentors and coaches so that they will be able to help them on their blind side.
Yes, so very good. You see, I don't remember, sir. I'm sorry. But I'm glad you remember what you wrote in your form
I think
because
something like
you're
that lah.
very, yeah, something like that. No, it's okay. It's okay. It doesn't have to be 100%. But I like the word blind side, which means there are some things I could not see, and I had paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to literally so many coaches over the years that they have helped me to make my millions and billions. Say, wow.
Wow.
Now, if I didn't pay a few 100,000 to all those people, I wouldn't be where I am today. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And where I am today, thank you, God. I'm not trying to impress upon you or whatever, not, or I'm not trying to impress you rather, but I'm trying to impress upon you financial freedom, time freedom, location freedom does not come unless you have really goals and an accountable partner who holds you to those goals. Say, wow.
Wow.
So if you want to make 8,888,888 dollars or rather ringgit in the next 188 days, repeat this figure. I need to keep at least 48,888 ringgit as my revenue per day on day one.
Yes.
And if I did not bring in fully this amount or I brought in only partial amount, the next day it will, oh my God, grow to what I need to do.
Yes.
So quickly, please convert this into US dollars now. No, I think it should be divided by 4 point whatever, not times.
Good. You are.
Yes, because your ringgit is weaker, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can see now on the calculator because you made the fonts bigger. So if you make a mistake, I'll immediately tell you. Oh, it was 4.3, now it's 4.45, is it?
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay, good. It's a good figure. 10,625 US dollars a day. So now repeat it and say, oh my God, to reach my goal by my birthday, I need to every day bring in about 10,625 US dollars.
To reach my goal, I need to bring in $10,625 a day.
A day. Now
goal.
digest that and open up your Excel sheet.
Hold on.
No, no, sir, not this Excel sheet. This is your daily sales sheet. I'm sorry, the picture I meant.
Oh, the picture. Hold on.
Yeah, so actually in this sheet, since you open it up, you should have a net sales every day on that date of that amount. Say wow.
Wow.
Okay, maybe since you have opened up this sheet, Okay, now you're at the picture. We need this picture, correct? Okay, now just stick to the picture first, but later go back to the Excel sheet. After the last column which says price, insert another column that says date.
Which one? On the Excel?
Yeah, let's do that now quickly. Then we come back to the picture. Please do that.
Okay.
Because that's only you and I and Top Lawyer can see that sheet, by the way. Do you understand?
Then insert one day, is it?
No, sir, the last column. No, I can't see that sheet. You are not sharing screen.
Not sharing, right?
No, I still see the picture.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. See that?
This is so funny. Lucky the 40 minutes problem is gone.
Okay. Can see
Okay,
that?
so we'll go to the last column.
E is the last column. G is the last column.
Okay, please put that date.
Day.
DATE.
Date.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, then go up to the painter. Can you see the painter? Click on the word price first. Then go up to the painter. Can you see the paintbrush? Click on the
Yeah.
price and go to the paintbrush.
Yeah.
Click, and click on date. Thank you. Okay, so you got to put the date every day. Who were the people you sold to? Do you see my point?
Okay.
And if there is one person who bought anything more than 10,625, then you have actually done your job for the day. You can sleep.
Okay.
Did you see what I mean?
I understand.
Otherwise, if you sell a $18 ebook only, you need to do a lot of everyday ebook sales to basically whatever.
Yep, understand.
But my promise to you is, okay, why is this not full screen? Huh? I've got a lot of blank space on my left and right.
Where?
Okay, I think it's okay. I'm sorry. Oh, because you have command plus 2, how much? This one you can command
Yeah,
minus 1 or 2.
there's already. There's I can't.
Yeah, you are right. And now you can command minus 1 more time because here the fonts are okay. Okay, beautiful. Can you see now? I can see all the columns.
Yeah.
Okay, so please understand, I might as well cover this sheet for you. This way, what's going to happen? It's called command and control. If you meet a client, can I just use a quick example?
Yeah.
The client's name is, quickly pluck a number.
Peter.
Peter. What did you sell to Peter?
18,888.
Okay, so you sold him a full ebook publishing package, correct?
Right.
So can you see under the A column, you will write Peter, phone number will be +60 plus and the phone number, correct?
Correct.
Email is simple, but the
Correct.
D, we need the full 64-digit hexadecimal code, got it?
Yes.
And the other thing is under the product, you will write full ebook publishing package. Now, please click on your on the JPEG, the picture that we have, the price sheet.
Price sheet, huh?
Yes, click that.
Hold on.
So you will never get confused. You will always follow. Okay, I've not seen the price sheet yet.
Wait.
Oh, hi, Mr. Robert, top lawyer. He's here. Sir, we are just having a beautiful leaders meeting.
Okay. Price sheet is
Okay, now, can you see B column?
B, yeah.
You will always use exact terms as they are in column B.
Okay.
One time only you will have to type it out as it is when the first customer buys that product. Subsequently, the moment you type the word FULL, the whole thing will appear automatically.
Right.
Correct, but make sure they are exactly the same. Later on, for searching purposes, it's very easy. Number 2,
Okay.
make sure the phone number is the same for the Peter.
Okay.
And the reason is the phone number and the email addresses are used for upgrading and accumulative purposes, which means right now he will be on a 60% cash, 40% T-form Sewa car, correct?
Right.
Okay, can you minus a little bit? One more minus only. I want you to see the last 2 boxes very clearly. Command minus one time.
Hold on.
Okay, no, too much already. Too much. Okay, now go to the left. No, too much. Now it's too big already. No, minus 1. That's it. Can you see? You can see the last word cash invested.
Yes.
Okay, that part is very important. You got to remind Peter now that you have invested 18,888, although the package was 94,440. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because this we have practiced last week quite a bit, right?
Right. Yes, we
So
did.
you got a $94,440 package for the mere price of only $18,888, correct?
Correct. Correct. Correct.
But now when you recommend people, your maximum cash earnings will be 60% of what they pay up
Mhm.
to 18,888, not 94,440.
Okay.
Because the red words in C 13 and 14, what do they say? Please read it aloud.
Up to maximum cash invested.
So did he invest 94,440 or 18,888?
1888.
So now I'm going to quickly use an example. Peter introduces Tom.
Ah,
What does Tom buy?
Tom buys 1 week boot camp.
How much is that?
8,888.
So what is 60% of 8,888?
60% of 8,880. Hold on, I got to take the calculator.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Are you enjoying the class, by the way, everyone? You can comment in the field below while he's getting a calculator. Although you just have to change tabs, sir. I can't see your calculator because you're using a different calculator, right?
No, same.
Are you using the one on your
Yeah, yeah,
browser?
yeah, yeah.
Ah, you see, now I can see it. So it's 533, correct?
Yeah.
So explain to me what will Peter get quickly by looking at this number.
Peter will get 5,332
Because
because he invested 888 maximum
who is
up
he?
to Peter invested up to cash invested cash up to $8,888.
Wrong answer. Wrong answer. Wrong
Okay.
answer. Peter invested 18,888. You told me 5 minutes ago.
No, where got 1888? I say Peter. Oh, the Peter is the first one.
Yes. So
Oh,
Peter is
sorry,
the
sorry.
first one.
I mixed up the
Peter.
Peter and Tom. My apologies.
Yes. Please try again.
Okay, Peter invested $18,888. So Peter will get 60% of $8,888, which is equivalent to $5,332.80.
Okay. This is a good sentence. Your math is correct. But now please re-say it again by being very clear about it. Peter, I'm going to give you an example of what a good answer is so there is no confusion for anyone. Can I
Okay.
try that? So Peter started on the full ebook publishing package. You got to tell what the package is, you see.
Okay.
And instead of paying the normal price of $94,440, because of the current promotion, he only paid $18,888. Say, I got it.
I got it.
That gave him or that earned him the right to earn up to 60% cash commissions up to a maximum of $18,888. So this is very clear. He will not earn up to 94,440. That's the normal price, but he did not actually put that in. Say, now I got it.
Oh, got it.
So when you say this sentence clearly, Uncle Peter also now understands I will not get up to 94, I'll get up to 1888. Because today we had a big training. One of the biggest issue that came up was they thought they will earn up to the normal price. But no,
Oh,
sir, if you look at the picture, it says clearly the
yes.
amount you paid. And the promotions change all the time, which means
Yes.
sometimes it's a 50%, which means they will pay 94,440, but they only pay 50% of that.
Right.
Now the promotion is 80% discount. Say, wow.
Wow.
That's why everybody is rushing in because of the 11/11 sale which just happened this week. But
Mm.
the point is the sale amount changes. So people get different discounts. But 20% to pay for something that's 894, you're only paying 18,884. Sorry, $88 is 20%,
All right.
That's why this week people are saying, I don't want to miss out. I'm going to do anything it takes to bring that money, because if next week the promotion is 50%, means they have to pay a lot more for the same full ebook publishing package.
Yes, true.
So that's why there's a sense of urgency. And then today's training, what came up was, because the guy didn't make it very clear, the person who bought thought I can earn up to 94,000, although he had only paid 18,888 yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So luckily we found that out, and then we actually clarified that you, sir, have not paid 94,000, although the package is worth 94,440.
Right.
Right? But how much did he pay? 18,888, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So now that is clear. So now the second part comes in. Peter sells to Tom a 1 week training, correct?
Correct.
Boot camp. So you got
Correct.
to be clear who sold to who. So Peter sells to Tom a
Yeah.
1 week boot camp, correct?
Correct.
Usually priced very high, but he current promotion price is $8,888.
Right.
Because now your sheet is not open in front of me. If you open it up, then we can see the actual price. Can you quickly change that?
Sure.
Now, once you have this on your laminated sheet, it will be there for you, correct?
Right.
Yeah, so I'm going to repeat my last sentence. Peter now sells Tom a 1 week boot camp worth 35,552 US dollars
Right.
for a special promo price of $8,888. Am I right?
Right.
Now, please remember, Tom will not earn 60% if he refers others. He will only earn 55% cash, up to a maximum of $8,888, because he bought the 1 week bootcamp and not the full ebook publishing package. Say, I got that part
You
very
got
clear.
that. Yeah, I got that very clear.
Yes. So I need you to start repeating this in full script. So not only you understand over the next 21 to 28 days, but one day you will be able to make sure that Peter and Tom and Dick and Harry and everybody don't get it wrong.
Yes.
Yes. So don't worry. If he is going to earn 55%, which is still good money for him, because right now he can't afford 18,888. You understand?
Yes.
And later he can always upgrade. Am I right?
Right.
So let's go back to the calculator, please.
Hold on.
No problem. Oh, I think you have to click the share this tab. That's why I can't see that one. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, now I can see it. Very good. So perfect. So now let me tell you the last sentence, which just now was half correct. Can I give you the correct answer?
Yes.
Okay, so the correct answer is Peter sold to Tom a 1 week boot camp. Is that correct?
Correct. Correct.
For a promo price of $8,888. And
Correct.
because Peter was a full ebook publishing owner, he had the right to keep 60% of this amount, up to $18,888.
Correct.
Correct. So he will keep $5,332.80 in his pocket
Correct.
before going back to Top Lawyer. Say wow.
Wow.
So who is keeping the commission first?
Peter. Peter.
Peter, because Peter is actually on the ground doing the work. So now
Correct.
don't say any names, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Our past bad experiences with other, you can say, course providers who
Mm-hmm.
made us work for months and never paid our commissions. That will never happen in Top Lawyer's situation. See, I got it.
Okay. I got it.
Because Tom right now pays to Peter, who keeps his commission up front.
Yes.
But the important point to also notice is, if Peter does not give the money to Top Lawyer wouldn't know that there is a Tom who is waiting for his 1 week boot camp, and they will never send the experts down to do it.
Right.
Plus, they will never give Tom 4 times 8,888 worth of the future of money, Sewa cryptocurrency assets, as a thank you bonus gift, because they don't even know such a transaction took place.
Correct.
So now what happens in these kind of situations? Can I just tell you advanced level training?
Yes.
In these kind of situations where Peter does not pay the balance back to top lawyer, then Peter would have reached a level where he thinks he has got enough experience, knowledge, expertise, wisdom, and acumen, and also the lecture notes to conduct the 1 week course on his own for Tom. Say, now I got it.
Now I got it.
So in that case, he doesn't need to send the balance to Uncle Top Lawyer. He keeps the full 100% of 8888 in his pocket. Say, now I got it.
Now I got it.
But he must also check his bank balance, his e-wallet balance to make sure he has four times.
Yes. Hello. Pal Ji? Hello. Pal Ji, we lost you. Pal Ji? Pal Ji, cannot hear you. Can you hear me? Oh, Pal Ji exited. Resume.
Yes, I am so sorry. I think I got disconnected for a while and I'm back. So I think we were discussing the fact that Peter has sold a 1 week boot camp to Tom. Am I right?
Right,
Now Tom only paid the promotional price of $8,888, correct?
right,
But he gets 4 times the future of money Sewa cryptocurrency assets as a thank you bonus gift worth 35,552 because that is what you see in A9.
yes,
Yes, so although the price is actually 35,552, he doesn't pay that in cash, but his bonus is still that same amount, or even though he's paying 1/4 of the price down.
right,
That's why everyone's rushing to sign up now during the special promo period. You got it?
yes,
So now we come back to your calculator. What does Peter really earn? Peter really earns 60%, which is the 5,000 over, or he can keep the 100%. This is the important point I want to make. If he feels he has 35,552 in his e-wallet to pay Tom without the help from Top Lawyer, and if he feels that he can conduct the 1 week bootcamp training without the Top Lawyer or any other experts. Did you understand the conditions?
yes.
So please now repeat to me everything that what is happening between Peter and Top.
All right. Peter's Peter bought the full ebook publishing package for $18,888. All right. And which will entitle Peter whenever Peter introduce anybody, will entitle Peter to have 60% cash or up to $18,888, which he have invested. Right?
Correct.
All right. Now, Peter introduced Tom, and Tom bought the 1 week boot camp, which cost about $8,888. Right.
On the promotional
From the
price, you must
from,
add that.
no, from the promo. Hold on now. From the no, is the promo. Hold on. Let me repeat
Because you
again.
can open up your picture. The actual
Yeah,
price
yeah,
is
yeah,
not
yeah, yeah. No, I know,
8,888.
I know, I know, I know, I know.
Ah,
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. All right. Peter introduced Tom, and Tom bought 1 week boot camp, which the original price was $35,552. With current promotion, and Tom just paid $8,888. Right?
correct.
And Peter will get 60% of the $8,888, right? Which is 60% of the $8,888. Hold on, let me share my calculator and show it to you.
Yes, sir.
$8,888 times by 60%. Okay, so you get the price of Peter will get $5,332.80,
Correct.
and Tom will get the 1 week boot camp, right? So Peter have two options. One is to collect the commission that he have earned and pay the balance to what they call to Top Lawyer AI, or when you see, or if Peter have the have sufficient cryptocurrency, and he thinks that he is able to do the boot camp for Tom, Peter will just is entitled to pocket the $8,888.
Correct. So now, how does one know whether Peter has? Go back to your Excel, the picture.
Then the the right, Peter got to ensure that he have $35,552 in Tom Sewaka in order.
Because now, why is he so sure he has? Because tell
Because
me the reason.
he paid a full book publishing package, which will entitle him to have 94,440 Tom Sewaka.
Very good. So this means actually, do you know the best part about it? He
Yeah.
doesn't need to employ Top Lawyer to do this 1 week bootcamp for Tom, actually.
Yes, correct.
Because he has 94,440 in the first place.
Correct.
And even if he gives 35,552 to Tom, he will still have a lot more to give to Harry, even later, and Dick and whoever
Correct.
else. Say, now I got it.
Now I got it.
So this is where Peter has to, please repeat after me. Say, I must learn as fast like Peter learns as fast as he can.
I must learn as fast as Peter learns as fast as can.
Then you can keep the full $8,888. So say, then I can keep the full
And I can keep the full amount of the
because I do have enough in my e-wallet. Plus,
yeah.
I do have the knowledge because I've learned it fast.
Yes, because I
Say,
do have
huh?
because I do have enough T-form Sewa card in my e-wallet to pay to Tom, and I have the knowledge to teach him.
Yes. So you actually don't need to go back to Top Lawyer. You can
Yes.
actually conduct the full course, keep the full 8888.
Right.
And Tom will still get the 1 week bootcamp, all the training, because it's already in the script, it's in your book. But more importantly, he will also get $35,552 worth of T-Form Seva car.
Right.
So is anyone making a loss here?
No.
No, but now Tom has to remember that his maximum earning capacity is 55% cash up to 8888, not 60% up to 18888. Say, now I got it.
Now I got it.
Good. So now I'll tell you where the problem will come in. If Tom is a difficult student and halfway you realize, no lah, I kept the full 8888, I actually gave him 35,552 because I have it. But no, I cannot handle this kind of student. He's asking me even more difficult questions. You can then still choose to pay the balance 45 to Top Lawyer anytime, and Top Lawyer will reimburse you everything. Say, I got it.
I got it.
On top of that, Top Lawyer will also give you additional 45% T-Form Seva car because you actually gave Top Lawyer 45% cash of 8888. Do you understand the last point?
Yes.
So that can be decided right at the start when Tom comes in. If you have the knowledge plus the enough balance of T-Form Seva car, or it can be decided in the middle of training if you realize, oh my God, this student is too much for me to handle. Got it?
Right.
But I recommend this, just like my mentors told me, that Palji, you were the too much, the hard kind of student. So your mentor decided to sit in to learn what are the answers the experts are giving to Palji, the naughty student, because Palji was asking more difficult questions that his mentor could answer.
Right.
But his mentor got to learn a lot of new things because Palji was asking difficult questions. So the next student he brings in, he will be able to do it again without Top Lawyer. See, I got it.
I got it.
But because he had already given 35,552, he will be reimbursed that in full. Say, I love this system.
I love the system.
Because you paid 45% back to Top Lawyer to recruit them to become trainer again.
Right.
So this flexibility is what I like about the system. Got it?
Yes.
Now, if you, let's say, like some people are so busy and I really don't have the time, or maybe my English is not good enough to teach, and I actually had given from the start 45%, that is also okay. Because in that scenario, please listen to the last part. Are you ready?
Yeah.
In that scenario, when you take 8,888 from the student, you do not give him 35,552. Do you understand the first step?
Well, I understand.
Because you have an intention to hire a Top Lawyer to work for you, correct?
Correct.
So you only
Top Lawyer pay up.
No, you only pay 8888, which is a matching equal amount. The reason is the moment you take the 8888, the moment you give him 8888, the client feels like, wow.
Right.
So immediately on that coffee table where you close the deal, he pays you cash. You give him an equal amount of Sewa cryptocurrency immediately. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because you have the intention to hire Top Lawyer, correct?
Correct.
And when you pay 45% to top lawyer will pay two people. Number one is he will pay you 45% T-form Sevaka because you gave him 45% cash.
Right.
Digest this first.
Yes, understand.
So you actually get back more, even though you gave out just 8888 a few minutes ago.
Right.
But then he will give the balance 35,552 minus 8888 to Tom to make sure Tom will see a total of 35,552. Say I got it.
I got it.
Okay, when you do this physically for the first 3 to 5 to 8 customers, you will be able to do this in your sleep after that.
Yes.
So I repeat, our recommendation is 8 clients. Everything since in this system, you realize is 8888 and everything, correct?
Right.
So our recommendation is first 8 clients, don't even try to do it yourself. Assume you are still under training and the first 8 clients are asking difficult questions. Say wow.
Wow.
Because there's no way you would have asked all the questions by now.
Yes.
Correct? So always remember this. The first 8 clients, never mind, do the split with the top lawyer. Say, I don't mind.
I don't mind.
And then you will keep earning. And I'm very sorry, I just made a mistake. I said 45%. No, actually, when Peter brings in Tom, because Peter is on a 60-40, they will only pay 40% to top lawyer. Say, wow.
Wow.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And you will get back reimbursement of 40% back into your e-wallet. So you still earn more T-form Sevaka for your first 8 students. Say, wow.
Wow.
So when you joined, you at 94,440, but every time you bring in someone else, you are going to be earning and earning and earning. Say, wow.
Wow.
That's why you do a 60-40 split. Say, wow.
Wow.
But the balance, yes, it's not paid by you. It is paid by top lawyer into Uncle Tom's account. Say, now I got it.
Now I got it.
Now I'm going to go you a quickly fast. I know we are not following your recording of the thing, but since we are on this thing, I might as well cover one important chapter. Is that okay?
Okay, go ahead.
Remember you said about the property deal a long time ago.
Property what?
The property deal. You said if I sign up a property guy and the property is so expensive, how do I give him the T form?
Right.
Okay, so now I'm going to use a bigger example, which means the property is more expensive, right?
Right.
So whatever I'm going to say to you right now is the same that will work for high tickets, which means products and services that are higher than what you started with.
Correct.
So I'll pretend you are Peter.
Mm-hmm.
What did Peter start with?
Peter start with full package.
The full ebook publishing package. You have it in
Right.
front of you, right?
Yes, full ebooks. Yes.
Yes, say the full name, sir. That's why I need you to get used to the name.
Full ebook publishing package. Here
So what?
There's full book. There's no E there.
Okay, full ebook. Anyway, because below it's ebook, so
yeah,
we are always talking about ebook publishing.
Okay.
However, what you brought up is a good point. If Peter decides that the printing cost in his country is very cheap and he wants to give a thank you physical book to people, he has the choice to print it out.
Right.
But our job is only the ebook.
Correct.
So we only will publish the full ebook on the website. On the website, it will say Peter's name in the URL plus the title of the book.
Right.
So that is the basic job. But if he wants to actually print out 1 million copies and sell physical stock, like in India, a lot of people want to do that because printing costs in India is so cheap. In Singapore, it's not worth it.
Right. Agreed.
So Malaysia, I don't know. You got to decide one day lah.
No lah, just give ebook easier.
Sorry?
Give ebook easier.
Yes, because it's in your phone.
Correct.
You don't keep a warehouse. I'll tell you something. Right now, where I'm sitting in front of me, there are at least 600 CDs of 4 different titles we produced about 8 years ago.
Oh, okay.
And behind my main office chair, there's another 6 different titles and maybe another 600 CDs. So basically, I got 10 different titles of CDs that we produced in the past that have got at least 500 to 600 copies unsold lying in my warehouse.
Oh, okay.
Now, nobody buys CDs these days, correct?
Right.
In the same way, printed books will be printed, but you will have lots of them in your home, but nobody actually buys printed books. Everybody reads it online.
Correct.
I will give you a quick example. I'm working with the Living Interfaith University. The main guy who started the Living Interfaith movement, he has written 4 books in his life, and now he's having cancer. He is in the hospital.
Oh shit.
So
Okay.
he had to sell his big, rich house to make sure he has enough money for bills. And he moved to a smaller place. So he sent all those printed book, thousands of them, to one lady and one guy in Canada and America, respectively.
Okay.
And those people are now saying, our house also full, but they are so obliged because they were his first 2 students.
Oh, okay.
So they have to just anyway. I mean, Living Interfaith University doesn't want to hire whatever warehouse for this kind of thing. And the old man had to sell his big house just for his cancer treatment. And his students. Now, let me tell you what they told us in the last Saturday's meeting. The lady has them in the house.
Yeah.
But the guy has actually rented a storage facility to keep the books,
Yeah.
which he drives half an hour away when he gets an order online.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so my point is that's why physical printing, unless you are so bloody sure the guy really wants it, or they invite you to come and do like what I did in Singapore Expo, 6,000 people are going to be there. Tickets are sold and people have paid for it. Then we want to give them a door gift. Then we go and print 6,000 books.
Right.
You understand where I'm going with this?
Yeah, I understand.
Good. So I come back to the point. Now I'm going to give you the last example for today, which is very important. What happens if somebody buys a product that's higher than what your maximum earning right is? Can I tell you something again? Peter, you have bought the full ebook publishing package. How
Right.
much are you allowed to earn?
60%.
Up to,
Up to
finish the sentence.
18,000, 60% up to a maximum of cash invested that is $18,888.
Yes, memorize this full sentence.
Yes.
Because now I'm going to say you sold to Tom something smaller, 1 week boot camp. There was no problem, right?
Correct.
But now pretend you met Dick.
Hello.
Remember Tom, Dick, and Harry?
Yes.
So you meet Dick and Harry run a big company. They decide to buy an ambassador package under their company.
Right.
Which one did they buy?
The Royal Ambassador lah.
Very good.
After also kena already what.
Huh?
After
Say
all,
again?
after also kena whack already. Whack, kena go to maximum.
Correct. No, it's a good thing because this is being recorded. I need you to understand how it works and never forget it.
Okay.
But now the thing is, Dick and Harry say, I don't have $13,222,216.
Okay, then with this special promotion, you only pay $1,888 and 888. That's it.
Wow. Wow. Thank you, sir. That makes it more affordable for us. I am now Dick and Harry. Got it?
Right.
You are Peter, remember?
Yes.
So that was a correct answer. You are supposed to just say, even though it's 13 million plus plus, under our current promotion, it's only 1.888 million. That's why everybody is joining as a royal ambassador.
Right.
Go on. Tell me how many books and whatever else.
Sorry?
Tell me my benefits, or tell me our benefits as Dick and Harry Private Limited.
Oh, okay. That means to say, right, once you paid the $1,888 and $888,888, right?
As a royal
As a
ambassador,
royal ambassador, right?
you will.
Whoever you introduce to do the
No, sir,
same.
before you go to you will introduce, I ask my benefits. So your answer should be you will. Number one,
you will receive a free bonus of 13,222,216 in Tom Sewa's cryptocurrency.
okay, so that is actually bonus number 4. But the first thing you're supposed to start with is you will become co-authors on 101 ebooks to be published on TopLawyer.AI. That is the correct answer.
I'm sorry, yeah, I forgot about that. All right. So you will be the co-author to publish 101 ebook as a co-author with with our top lawyers team.
Correct. So here, I need you to focus, first of all, whenever you say the name, the Royal Ambassador, you need to memorize the 5 main benefits. You have to always talk about the first benefit is the number of books they get.
Correct.
So they will co-author 101 books in subjects of your choice, topics of your choice, but there will always be 2 to 3 people co-authoring. No, that part is not on this sheet.
Okay.
That part is what we discussed in the last call. Remember the scripts for co-author, royal membership, and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So we will have to do that recording. Remember, I told you that will become recording 8 or 9.
Yes.
Yeah, so we are lagging behind on the recording, but don't worry, it will be in your book. But I need you to just remember, the first thing you got to always focus on is how many books are they going to co-author with us.
Understand.
Our whole focus on Top Lawyer is nothing else but to come up with 55,555 books by experts. Say, I got that again.
I got that. Yeah.
And now we are working on 555 books by you and me alone. Because if you and I can forget about 55,555, Devan, the whole Top Lawyer international team can do. You and I can at least take 555 out of that 555,555, right?
Right.
I mean, that's less than 1%, correct?
Correct.
But is that a good goal for both of us?
Yes.
Yes, so I have decided my goal, and I've told them, is I don't know about your 55,555 books, but my team will do at least 555 books. Say, wow.
Wow.
So if Dick and Harry take 101 books, can you see we only need to find 5 people like Dick and Harry?
Correct.
Yes, or 6 people to be very, very careful.
Correct.
So the first focus, the first benefit is Dick and Harry. You are going to leave a legacy. Whatever you know in the last 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years of your life will be extracted from your head into 101 books.
Awesome.
That is where the focus is. You are missing that point. And as long as you don't say that point, there is no reason people will give us 1,888,000.
Yes, you're right.
They need to know that I'm actually buying my legacy.
Yes, correct.
And in the universities, I mean, these are extra bonuses, but there will be chair, which is a department head. Remember, I've told you about authority, branding, credibility, correct, department head, expert status, and yes, then comes F for financial reward. You are rushing to 13,222 worth of T-form Sewa card. That's financial reward. That right, is number 6 benefit. Say, oh my God, or 5 benefit, or the 5th or 6th benefit, very far down the line.
Okay, understand.
Understand? So the very first thing is, sir, for 101 books, the reason you're doing this is because you will build your authority.
Yes.
You will build the branding for Dick and Harry Private Limited.
Yeah.
And then it will give credibility to your company that you have actually got 101 books. Now, even if you don't print out these books, just the title of this in your office, when people walk into your reception and they look all around them, they see framed copies of the 101 titles. They don't even need to, ask who you are, Dick and Harry Private Limited. They will be like, wow.
Yeah.
Do you understand what is the authority, branding, and credibility?
Yes, I understand.
And then for the rest of your life, sir, you will be invited to our universities to basically, Living Interfaith University and the University of Sikhism will be more than happy, and other partner universities later on will add on, will be more than happy to set up a chair of departmental studies and expert status and invite you for lectures every now and then. Say, wow.
Wow.
And even if you can't come because you're too old, like I gave you the example of the founder of the Living Interfaith Universities and all that. Now he's in the hospital, he's having cancer. But we, other people like me, the younger Paljis, are the ones who are trained or being trained to go and teach his material, the 4 books, to the world. Say, wow.
Wow.
Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yes.
And hundreds of years later, he will be a dead man. But no, sir, just like him, Tom, Dick, and Harry, you will be remembered for the rest of eternity. Say, wow.
Wow.
Now, rich people who have made millions and billions, they don't care about the money now anymore. They care only who's going to remember me. What's my legacy going to be? That's why they will spend the 1.88888 million.
Yes, agree.
Especially if it's 13 million becomes suddenly 7 times cheaper. Say, wow.
Wow.
You see the whole picture now.
Yes.
And until you don't convince me, I am Dick and Harry Private Limited, that Pal Ji, it's not about the money. It's not even about giving you free Tom Sewa ka 13 million, 7 times more. And later you can promote it and sell it and bring the money to your bank, or even you can give it out for free. Give scholarships to poor, needy students in your country, or give us the money. Indonesia, Philippines, India, even Malaysia, we have poor students who can't afford it. Can you please give scholarships under the name of Dick and Harry Private Limited? Say, wow.
Wow.
So instead of coming to the school fees, they say I don't have. They will actually say I have got, enough in my T-form Sevaka to pay because Dick and Harry Private Limited are giving me a scholarship. Say, wow.
Wow.
And rich people want that kind of feeling, that all my life, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yes, yes, I understand.
Because their own children don't listen to them, their own children don't respect them anymore, so they are adopting these poor people as their second life children.
Right.
Now this is where you got to spend a lot of time to give them the logic of why a ebook publishing package is the only way to leave a legacy.
Okay.
And why working with the universities is so important, because if you can't train in the future, people will be trained to train for you.
Yes.
And when you are gone, don't worry. People will still study your material. And I'll give you the best example. The Lee Kuan Yew School in Singapore, in one of the National Universities of Singapore, it is one of the schools in the National University of Singapore,
Oh.
which is the top university in Asia. And my university, Nanyang Technological University, is the second best university in Asia. But the top university in Asia has a school of Lee Kuan Yew studies, or whatever, the public policy studies. And people from all over Asia come here, and all over the world come here to study how to run countries.
Right.
Now, is Mr. Lee Kuan Yew here?
No longer.
No more, but his legacy is still going on, that politicians and even people who want to be corporate leaders come here to study his public policy school. Go find out, Google Lee Kuan Yew School of Policy Matters or something. I can't remember the real name.
Yes.
So same thing, Mr. LeowBao, whatever your legacy is, we will set it up for you. I know you don't have enough money to get a royal ambassador, and I know you're not a Bhumiputra to get a loan from the grant from the government, but you remember you said something about you went to a banker.
Yep.
Now, maybe the next conversation with your banker is, how do I get a loan for $1,888,888 because I'm getting assets worth 13,222,216 plus building my legacy. Say, wow.
Oh.
This is the conversation that these rich people have. So they don't care. The banks will give them 1,888,888 because they're actually building a legacy. Say, I got it.
I got it.
In return, now you can go on and talk about the 95% cash, referrals, and 5% T-form Sevaka, which is column C and D. Say, now I got it.
Now I got it.
So the whole focus is never about the percentages or the dollars. At this level of ambassador, it is all about authority, branding, credibility, departmental head, expert status first, then financial rewards.
Yes.
And the financial rewards, we will design it in such a way that it will go into a trust, which means basically that money, $1,888,888 given, will never be touched, and we will only be living on the interest generated to run his department.
Understand.
They digest the last sentence and explain to me only the last sentence.
The last sentence is the $1,888,888 will be put into the trust account where you will nobody will touch it, and it will be I lost the train of thought.
Okay, I know, but you are half correct. Very good, very good. But listen to the important part. How our universities are different.
How industries are different? Yeah.
Is because when we are paid
Because we are paid.
that 1,888,000 or any of the ambassador levels lah,
Okay.
we
That
do not spend that money. Repeat, we do not.
we do not spend the money.
We only spend the interest generated from that money.
We only spend the interest generated from the money.
Because to run his department, Dick and Harry
To run it.
studies, you need money anyway, correct?
Yeah, Dick and Harry, you need money to run the department.
Yes, so the interest runs the department, not the capital what they paid.
So the interest is the one that is running the department,
not the capital.
not the capital.
The moment you tell this to rich people, that's why they are willing to give us these kind of monies to set up the department under their name and under their expertise. Say, now I got it.
Now I got it.
Because we are not wasting money of the old man who worked all his life and he doesn't want to give his own children because he's frustrated. My children just are wasting my money.
Right.
But now we tell him, no, sir, in our case, when you give us $1,888,888, that will set up the chair or the Department of Studies in our university, and we will give scholarships from the 13,222,216, which is in your e-wallet. Got it?
Yes.
So when we give bursaries, you can actually go and check up on the students because you know which students were given the bursary to. You will check on them like they are now new father or grandfather. Sewa.
Wow.
But more importantly, the $1,888,888 will never be spent.
Right.
And only the interest will be used to run your department.
Yes.
And pay the lecturers and pay for electricity and pay for blah, 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 and all the buildings and everything. Did you understand now what I say?
Yes, I understand.
This way, even the old man dies, but 150 years later, 250 years later, 500 years later, the 1,888,888 will still be there.
Right.
Now, actually, the matching process says the interest is supposed to be 50% going back to the trust fund and 50% spent. But I did not bring that up because initial years, the interest is not enough. So we are allowed to use up to 100% of the interest.
Okay.
But in ideal cases, if we generate enough interest and we keep our costs low, 50% of the interest will keep the fund also growing all the time.
Yes.
Did you understand what I just said?
Yes, I did.
That's why I need you to really get into the ambassador level because all these things then we can talk about and teach you in those levels. And then you will be on the board or if you are the royal ambassador, you will be controlling that particular trust fund and you will be actually then busy saying, I want to grow my fund to even 10 million, if not 100 million. And every time you grow your fund, you will also get a lot of free bonuses of tea from Sewa.
Wow.
That's why a rich man always recommends other rich people.
Correct.
And the 95% they get, they don't go shopping anymore or give it to their naughty children. They actually put it back into their fund because now they understand this money as I grow my own fund is not going to be spent. Sewa.
Wow.
So one day the fund will become very big that his department will be producing more interest than is needed to run. So the 50-50 kicks in. Say, now I got it.
Now I got it.
So this is very important because this way the universities will survive even though LeowBao and Pal Ji will physically not be here, like Dick and Harry will not be here.
Right. Agreed.
So do you see the bigger picture now?
Yes.
Yes, and that is where you help the other poor people all over the world. There are 8 billion of them who basically can't afford it, but you use your T form Sevaka and not pump and dump like the other cryptos do.
Okay.
Say, now I understand that better. That's why that is called speculative trading. No wonder people buy at the all-time highs and then they lose money and then there are bad names to all these things. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
When the whole idea of the Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency was created because the banks in 2008 with the Lehman Bank problem and all the crisis of the banking crisis, they had actually, people had lost trust in the banking system in 2008.
Right.
So you will study all this. I'm sure you know most of these things, but whatever you don't know is what we cover in your full training in the 3 hours, 2 days, 1 week bootcamp. And this is all the later chapters. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I know. I understand.
Yeah. So I really need you to contact your banker, ask him, can I, and what do I have to do to get my loan for $1,888,888?
Okay.
Or any other amount in column number E. Say, now I got it.
Now I got it.
Because you got to think like a businessman who's setting up your legacy, who's setting up your company, and it's going to be the last business you will ever need to set up in your life, because the financial logics we use and the systems of governance that we use are all the world's best practices of the top companies that have survived hundreds of years. Say, now I got it.
Now I got it.
I'll use Marriott as an example because I worked there, like I told you, for many years in Singapore. I won all the most biggest awards, but Marriott until today, it is a sole proprietorship. It's not a Marriott Private Limited. Sewa.
Marriott is a sole proprietor.
Yes, Marriott is a sole proprietor. Marriott Vacation Club that I used to work for is a private limited company.
Okay.
So they are sister companies, which means Uncle Marriott owns that Marriott brand name and everything and legacy. But in his whole life that he took about 70 years, they have 9,000 hotels under their brand name, including people like Ritz-Carlton, which is a 6-star hotel, to JW Marriott, to the Renaissance, to the other Marriotts, to even lower hotels like Courtyards and all that. Say, wow.
Wow.
Now, how do you in one lifetime build up such a legacy of 9,000 best hotels around the world, but yet be not a private limited listed company? It's a sole proprietorship.
Right.
I mean, it's a privately held whatever company you want to call it. Say, wow.
Wow.
Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yes.
And that way you are no shareholders who are only after your profit. And that's why big companies, they do dirty things just because who are they answerable every year at the AGM to the shareholders? Say, now I got a problem.
Yeah.
So this we will discuss later, but you are a business consultant, so today I can tell you all these extra things. And if the AI companion is taking notes, yes, that's very good, because we will then be able to develop the whole part of the book on this, and maybe a total separate book on this.
Right.
Okay, so that's why you also need to start thinking like, I am 101 books Royal Ambassador, lah. Say, wow.
Wow.
Because there's so much of knowledge you have. You haven't even started telling me about anything about your business thing. I am still trying to do the first 10 chapters to get you to come in with your first one book. Say, oh my God.
Oh my God.
So tomorrow you only got to do one thing, which is get your 18,888 cash or $1,888,888 cash before this special promotion ends, and then you look at column A as the normal prices. Do you rather pay column A the normal price or the column E discounted price?
Discounted price, lah.
Of course. But I am saying to you, the training we give you, the services we provide you will never be anything less whether you pay column A or column E. So you decide, do I want to pay A or E? Because they are just, they are just money one time you're going to pay in your life, correct?
Right.
And I've already said, even if you pay 1888, I will give you, and Top Lawyer will give you the assurance, the guarantee that until you don't make $94,440, which is on A8, the guarantee says we will keep working with you unlimited retraining sessions again and again and again until you bring back at least $94,440 into your bank account. Save out.
Wow.
Which will be first in your e-wallet anyway, correct?
Yes, correct.
So you can go and do it independently if you think I learned the whole system, and then you can do it independently, because today in this call, I've already showed you how Peter can do it independently if he has the knowledge, the balance also in his e-wallet. He doesn't need to hire Top Lawyer. Say, wow.
Wow.
But for the first 8 clients, so you do not misrepresent or you do not mislead clients, or you don't give them the wrong understanding, we recommend at least the first 8 clients just learn and let Top Lawyer do half the work for you.
Understand.
For that, you still keep 60% under the full ebook publishing package, and you're only paying Top Lawyer 40%. He's actually working for you. You understand my point?
Understand. I totally understand.
And he will actually tell me, Pal Ji, you go and help. And I will help. And I'll tell you why I'll help. Because can I say the last thing in this recording?
Yes.
Because you said 50-50. You promised me, Pal Ji, out of the 60%, never mind lah. You and I can split 50-50 lah.
Right. No doubt.
No doubt about that. So do I also get 30% and you keep 30% and Top Lawyer gets 40%? It's a three-way partnership. That's why if you always get your tab prepared, you click on the TopLawyer.AI tab. You should do that right now while I'm talking and share that tab. You will see that big logo there. What does it say? TopLawyer.ai.
3% billionaire.
No, you got to change tabs. I can't see it.
No, I'm doing it now.
Because I know,
I forgot
I know
about
my phone is small, but I remember what it says, but
I
I want
forgot
to see
about
it.
this. Okay, no problem. Sharing now.
Because it's on recording, so you don't have to repeat this next time, or even if you revise it. Beautiful. Now, command plus one more time to make it a little bit bigger. Because there's a lot of white dead space on both sides. You know what I mean? Very good. Perfect. Now on my phone, I can read the words. So please read. What does it promise?
Welcome to TopLawyer.AI, building 3% billion dollars companies using the top trends of the next decade. We snooze, we lose.
Yes, so here the three persons are Mr. LeowBao,
Yeah,
Top Lawyer,
yeah,
and Pal Ji.
yes.
So do you want to build a business dollar company together?
Sorry?
Do you want to build a $1 billion company together?
Yes.
Why not? So now it's a good 3% partnership. Yes, one day when you are good enough and you don't need Top Lawyer, it will become a 2%. It's okay.
Right, agree.
But one day when you're so good, you don't even need me, it will become a 1% you. But for a start, for the first 8 clients, please, let's do a three-way arrangement. Got it?
Okay.
Now, last part, come back to your Excel sheet where we started the whole discussion.
Excel sheet, huh? Hold on.
Here, every date, can you see column G?
Yeah.
Every day, when you put the date down, make sure you add up to a figure of what?
Figure of 43,000.
What? 43,000?
What do you mean with the date?
Which means the number of products you sell every day
Uh-huh.
as of today's requirement should be how much?
This most amount. 43,000, right? Hold on.
47,000 ringgit, I think.
47,000 ringgit. Yeah, 47,000 ringgit is about 10,260 61 US dollar.
Okay, so I think that is your goal for today. So look at the sheet today. By the end of our day, when we have this 9:15 leaders meeting, all we need to see the date today adds up the price today to 47,000 ringgit or 10,625 US dollars.
Yeah.
If not, tomorrow the date will be the new date. Must catch up for whatever you had a shortfall.
Yes, understand.
And I just want to tell you the last part about this sheet. When you collect the money from them, when the money has arrived in your hands or in your bank balance, then you give them our number or my number, and they will actually send a screenshot of the public address barcode, and they will copy and paste the public address at the bottom in the same WhatsApp to me.
Okay.
They will write, I have just paid the price, how much in US dollars, to who, LeowBao, for the product. So once that comes to us, we will cross-reference with this sheet, which means that you have got the money from them first. You got it?
Yes.
Because right now your e-wallet is 0. Am I right?
Right, correct.
So that's why I have to receive that WhatsApp. In the future, I do not need that WhatsApp. You will automatically do it all yourself because your e-wallet will be very full.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Yes, but I will not expect to be cheated that I actually gave them a lot of cryptocurrency from my e-wallet. And then you tell me, no, la, the guy haven't paid. La, he say he'll pay next week. Cannot.
Okay.
So you must get the cash because right now you are the only person who is collecting cash, not Top Lawyer, not Pal Ji, only you.
Yes, understand.
And if you don't do it the right way, top lawyer will then say, no problems. Let's go back to the real system. Ask the new person to always go to the website, click the pay button and do the proper way.
I understand.
So we have given you the right because this way you collect from Malaysians in Malaysian ringgit. That way the currency exchange rates are saved. Number two, PayPal doesn't charge top lawyer and then charge you a second time and blah, blah, blah. And then when you send me my share, charge me a third time. You understand the problem?
I understand.
Yes. So we are trying to do it in a very what do you call that, cost-effective way. But for that, you don't have the stock of T-Form Sevaka in your e-wallet for now. So for the time being, I need to make sure that I only give out once I know that you have got the cash from them.
I understand. No problem.
And this way, it's a closed loop system because then you will call me quickly and say, Pal Ji, my friend has got everything. He has got, in fact, let's say, let's use the example. Come back to the Excel sheet, please. Shall we use the example of Tom or Dick and Harry Private Limited? Which example do you want me to go on now?
Dick and Harry?
Okay, so Dick and Harry bought a royal ambassadorship. There is no way you have 13,222,216 worth of T-Form Sevaka. Am I right?
Yes.
And there is no way I also have that much yet.
Right.
Say thank you for being honest, Pal Ji.
You don't have, man? Cannot be, lah.
Because both of us have not bought royal ambassadorship. I am on the full ebook publishing package, which means I have much more than 100,000 because I've referred a lot of people. Initially, I only had 94,440 plus I have a lot of others because I have sold a lot of other products.
I see. Okay.
So I keep getting 40% T-Form Sevaka because I follow their system. The first 8 for everything, I always go back to them.
Yes.
And when I recommended people who are bigger than me, ambassador levels, I have got even more than 40%. Because read to me, what does it say? D13 and D14.
D13 is 95%.
D14?
D14, huh?
You got to really, you see, you need to see this.
100%.
Yes. No, read D13 again, please.
Hold on. D13 is or even more.
Yes, this is the keyword. Stop and say, wait first. What does that mean, Pal Ji?
That means you might get 95% or even more.
No, sir, wrong answer. This is referring to column D, nothing to do with 95%. 95% is column C.
Okay, column.
So let me explain first, then please try to understand. Dick and Harry bought a royal ambassadorship worth 13 million for only 1.8 million. Did you understand?
Right.
What does Dick and Harry now have the right? They have the right to 95%. That's where the 95% comes in, correct?
Correct.
But who sold to Dick and Harry?
Tom.
Peter.
Was it? Peter, yeah.
Okay, Peter. I mean, I'm making it easier, not Tom, but Peter. So Peter can only keep 60% up to 18,888. See, I remember that.
Yes, I know.
So now, please, you will understand the next part, which means he gives the balance to Uncle Top Lawyer. Got it?
Yes, correct.
So the balance of 1,888,000 minus 18,888. Do you understand?
Oh, okay.
Is far more than 40%. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So he is supposed to get D8, which is only 40%.
Right.
But because his e-wallet and me helping Peter, for example, our e-wallets are not enough, correct?
Right.
So we gave the balance back to Top Lawyer. Now, Top Lawyer will reimburse us much more than 40%. That's why it says the words D13 or even more.
I see. Okay.
So which means not just 40%, but a lot more. Now quickly go to your calculator.
Hold on. Calculator. My calculator hilang.
And click share this tab.
Hold on. Hold on. This is not calculator lah. Calculator disappeared. Hold on. Here. Here. Wait.
Now, this is a very important example
Got
because
it?
you want, so put there 1,888,888.
1,888,888.
Say this is what Dick and Harry Private Limited paid for a royal ambassadorship.
Yeah, this is what Dick and Harry pays for the Royal Ambassador program.
Then they will get 101 books and blah, blah, blah. Got it?
They will co-author 101 books with
yes, and please times 60%.
Times 60%.
So Peter is supposed to earn 60% cash commissions, which is equals to 1,133,332 and 80 cents. Say wow.
Wow. Okay.
But he will not get this because fill in the blank.
Because he only paid $18,888.
And so the correct answer is because he's not yet a full royal ambassador. He's only a full ebook publishing owner.
Okay, he's not yet a full royal ambassador, but only a full ebook publishing package owner.
Do you see the problem?
Yes.
So it's okay. Now, how much is the maximum he can earn?
18,888.
Yes, you got the logic correct. So now do it again. Take 1,888,888.
Yeah.
Minus 18,888. And at the same time, you tell him upgrade, upgrade, upgrade.
This is 188,000. Okay. Minus 18,888.
Yes, please tell him to upgrade. Wait, don't press anything. Don't press equal. Please tell him to upgrade. Ask me why.
So that you get higher percentage.
Look at the answer on top. It's on your screen. It says 1,133,320 and 80 cents.
Right.
So please say Peter, please upgrade to a royal ambassadorship.
Please upgrade to a royal ambassadorship.
Then you could have kept 1 million.
And then you would have kept $1,133,332.80.
When Dick and Harry bought a royal ambassadorship, say wow.
Wow.
Now, whether he takes that money, goes shopping, or gives it to his children, or re-puts it back into the trust fund so it's never touched again, that's his choice. Or maybe he puts in 1 million back and he spends 133,332 and 80 cents. Say, now I got it.
Now I got it.
That's how you will never be poor, because your trust fund is designed in such a way we will never touch that money. It's only keep growing, growing, growing.
I understand.
Like I said, the author of the Living Interfaith books, if he had done this same thing last time, right now his cancer treatment would be free because he wouldn't have to sell the house and pay for his treatment. Say, now I got it.
Now I got it.
Is that a good lesson to learn?
Yes, it is.
So all these are free lessons you and I will never be taught in any other school. Say, wow.
Wow, wow. True.
Because at that day, if touch wood, you need any medical attention in your old age, the interest generated will be more than enough. Otherwise, we have emergency clauses that in those kind of situations, yes, your capital can be extracted because anyway, it's for your treatment. Say, wow.
Wow.
Did you understand what I just said?
Yes, I do.
So please, this is so important. That's why I need you to quickly get it and then start upgrading yourself to Royal Ambassador. That's it.
Okay.
So now press equal.
Equal.
Say, even though for the time being you only got 18,888 cash.
Yeah, even though you only got $18,888 cash.
First say, I have broke even my original investment.
I broke even my original investment.
Go celebrate. Pay the money back to the banker you took the loan from, since there is no more Bhumiputra loan. Say, now I got it.
I got it.
And you are actually prepaying the loan faster than he expected you to. So next time you go for a loan, he will give you a bigger loan because 1888 was a small loan you paid back even before the time. Say, wow.
Wow.
Did you understand what I just said?
Yes, I do.
So you're actually building your credit history by quickly following the system. Never mind, take a 18,000 loan. The guy will say, I can give you a bigger loan. No, 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 I only need 18,888. Say wow.
Wow.
Because you're building something called a credit history.
Correct.
And we will work harder day and night, like I've been working with you hard enough. Have I worked hard enough over the last 10 days with you?
Yes, yes, yes.
And I
Very
will
hard.
work even harder. I will work even harder because you got this free 27 more days that Zoom is giving you unlimited use, but you're still not leveraging it yet.
Yes, I know.
So you got to tell me, Pal Ji, tomorrow 7 to 10 confirm, 11 to 2 confirm, 3 to 6 confirm, 7 to 10 p.m. confirm, 4 slots. I told you those are the 4 slots I do every day.
Yes.
And how do I know it's confirmed is because the form will show that that person has paid the money and I have already transferred the full, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times the T-form Sewa car. And then I know that, yes, this guy is confirmed at that time. I will make sure my other classes, I work around it, Sewa.
Wow.
So it's on a first come, first serve, which means if somebody else has paid and I have already been booked, then I'll tell you, sorry, ask him to shift to another slot. But if that slot is empty, I will be here 7 o'clock in the morning until 11 o'clock at night. Say, wow.
Wow.
Did you understand what I just
I
said?
understand totally.
Yes. Yes. Because you have 27 days to bloody maximize the Zoom they have given you, lah.
Yes, agree.
Now, if you are running a traditional business, since you're a business consultant, then you got to worry about month end, my salaries, la, my rentals, la, my aircon bill, my whatever furniture. All traditional businesses have a lot of overheads, right?
Right.
What is our overhead here?
None.
What is our overhead here?
Only the internet.
Yes, only the internet and your Zoom
And the
charges and
power.
my
And the power.
time and your time. You understand?
Right. Yes.
But look at the screen. What is our earning potential for the same time?
Yeah.
So now I'm going to say, even though you only kept $18,888 because that's the maximum you paid, correct?
Right.
The balance 1,870,000 US dollars will be credited to your e-wallet in the form Sewa Ka. Say, now I got it.
Now I got it.
So repeat the last part. What happened?
Even though I only paid $18,888, right? The balance of 1,870,000 in Tom Sewa card will be credited into my my e-wallet account.
Okay, which is correct, but you just said a wrong thing halfway where you said, even though I only paid 18,888. No, no, no. The correct thing to say is, even from Dick and Harry, I only earn 18,888.
Okay, sorry. All right. Even all right. On this deal that on this what they call Royal Ambassador package that Dick and Harry bought, I only earn a maximum of $18,888 in cash, right?
Mhm.
And the balance the balance of 1,870,000 will be credited into my e-wallet account as a Tom Sewaka cryptocurrency.
Very good, but you didn't say the word US dollars. Where is that?
Dollars ma. Dollars is
You
US
didn't
dollars ma.
say. You have to say 1,870,000 US dollars worth of T-form
Oh, okay,
Sewa Ka.
okay. Okay, understand. $1,870,000 worth of Tom Sewaka.
Because you and I are discussing something sometimes in random, what do you call that? Ringgit and sometimes American dollars and sometimes e-wallet. Do you understand?
Right. Understand that.
But do you see the 3 figures in your calculator? I like this size of your calculator. Please remember this size because this is perfect.
Okay, understand.
Okay, but I want you to look at the 3 figures on your calculator.
Uh,
Do you see 18,888 cash plus 1,870,000 adds up to the full amount
yes,
that Dick and Harry paid?
yes,
That is why I love working with Top Lawyer, because either way, I will always keep 100%, but the difference is sometimes more cash, sometimes more T-form Sewa Ka.
understand.
Now, can I come back to the Tom's example?
Yeah.
Now you can get 10, 100 Toms, because each Tom you were giving him 35,552 T from Sevaka. You remember?
Correct.
So divide now this figure by 35552. So 1 million, leave it there. No, don't clear it. Nah? Okay, type again 1,870,000. You didn't have to clear it.
1,870,000
Yeah, divided by
divided by
35,552.
35,552 equal
Yes.
$52.59.
No, it's not dollars. It's 52 people. So
Oh,
listen very carefully.
yeah,
You could actually run a boot camp in a beautiful resort tomorrow
yeah,
for 52 people,
yeah.
because you got enough T-form Sevaka to give them 4 times the fees they pay for the 1 week boot camp like Tom did.
Ah, okay, understand.
But you don't have to invite Palji or give him anything from the 8,888. Neither do you need to invite Top Lawyer or pay anything from the 8,888. Sewa.
Wow.
So this 52 people will give you $8,888 US, and you keep the full money to yourself and conduct this course.
Okay,
Times 8,888, just this number,
okay.
times 8,888.
Times 8,888. 467,500
US dollars. I want to hear which currency.
US dollars. Okay.
So say now in my hand,
In my hand,
I will have 467,500 US dollars
I will have 467,500 US dollars.
when 52.5999%, I mean, it can't be that 5999 whatever a dot lah, but I'm just making it because it's on the screen, correct?
Correct.
When
53 people
52,
lah. 53 people lah. 50.
yeah, so 53 people would
Yeah,
have come for your boot camp. I
yeah.
don't care what you teach them for 1 week. Say wow.
Wow.
Did you understand what I said?
Understand.
And Pal Ji and Top Lawyer doesn't get a single cent out of this because they didn't even come for the training.
Yes.
They didn't come to help you.
Pao Ji will come on, I know.
No, that scenario, I'm keeping it one side. But I'm just saying, if Pal Ji and Top Lawyer doesn't even come, but you teach the entire thing for 1 week boot camp, you
yeah.
just got 467,000 US dollars in your hand, lah.
Right. Agree.
And what did you do before that was to find one royal ambassador.
Right.
And what did you do before that?
1 week boot camp.
No, you didn't do 1 week boot camp. You just signed up on a full ebook publishing package for one book.
Full ebook publishing. Correct. Sorry.
Correct. So let me end off today's beautiful case study. I'm so sorry we didn't record what we were supposed to record.
Recorded what?
Huh?
You're on recording what?
No, but I was supposed to be today recording your
Oh,
report.
no, that one, no worry. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but I feel this recording is very much more important.
Correct.
Because suddenly you will realize I don't want to waste another day. I have 27 more days left from Zoom.
Yes.
Number two, I really need you to understand you don't actually have 188 days to your birthday anymore.
I know.
So later you go and check what is the exact number of days to your birthday. Then you divide 8,888,888 divided by that exact number of days. And let's try to really achieve this by your birthday, lah, brother.
Okay.
Because isn't that a good story?
Yes, it is.
By my 64th birthday, I had a
8,888,888
No. By my 64th birthday, LeowBao had a dream of having this money.
Okay.
You don't actually have that money yet. You still have a dream. Say wow.
Wow.
So all this will be scripted. This is how your boot camps will open. And 53 people in this example will be like, oh my God, if he can do it in 188 days, I also want to learn the system.
Right.
Now that's where I leave it to Mr. LeowBao to say, I promise Palji 50-50. Never mind lah. Let's call him, let him do the training. I also sit in and listen. I'll add in here and there lah. But let him do the hard work lah. I'm the big boss. What?
That's the idea.
Yeah, but do you understand where? No, but do you understand what I'm saying?
I know.
But that choice and that decision, you don't have to decide right now. You decide that on the day you are ready to conduct the bootcamp. So let's trace back the step. Number one, you signed up on the full ebook publishing package. Say, I got it.
I got it.
You had $94,440 worth of T-Form Sevaka plus one ebook written for you or with you for discounted price of 18,888. Is that correct?
Correct.
Number two, then you introduce your first royal ambassador.
Yeah.
And that one royal ambassador gave you 18,888, which was your break even already.
Right.
In cash, correct?
Correct.
And you got 1.87 million extra in T-Form Sevaka added into your 94,440.
Correct.
And then suddenly you remember, but there was a Tom who wanted to come for the 1 week boot camp.
Right.
And you tell Tom, listen, not just you lah, let me get 53 people lah. Then worthwhile, conducting a boot camp. Otherwise, hello, you and I see each other's face in the resort, not fun now.
Correct.
So now Tom also will start to help you to bring other people because he will start earning his percentages, which is on the sheet, 45 and 55 or whatever not.
Correct.
Or 55 and 45, correct?
Correct.
Never mind, whatever his percentage, but never mind. But now as he's helping you, you are no more alone. Do you see my point?
Yes, I do.
But your e-wallet has got enough to satisfy everybody else because Dick and Harry gave you 1,870,000 worth of T-Form Sevaka plus your own 94,440.
Correct.
And along the way, every person who gives you an objection, no la, I can't join the full ebook publishing or can't be an ambassador, too expensive, then you downsell them on a boot camp because you are trying to get 53 people like Tom for the boot camp. Say, now I got it.
Now I got it.
But in case they can't even afford the $8,888 to come for the boot camp, or they don't have 1 week in their life that they can spare to change their life for the better, never mind, sell them the 2 days or the 3 hours or just the ebook. Say, now I got it.
Now I got it.
And it's okay because when you sell them like the ebook, you don't need to pay anything to TopLawyer or Pal Ji because your e-wallet got so much of cryptocurrency, you can always double it for them. They give you $18 for an ebook, you give them 36 worth of T-Form Sevaka. Say wow.
Wow.
Because when they see, oh my God, I got the ebook in my phone, it's called they build trust. Do you understand?
Yes.
Then they open their e-wallet, they see $36, which is double of 18, they build even more trust.
Right.
They will then call you and say, oh, Daddy, you told me about the boot camp or the 2 day or the 3 hour. Can I upgrade?
Yes.
So we use the smaller amounts to build trust because the only reason they haven't paid you is because they haven't seen the actual smaller ones being satisfied. Do you get it?
Yes.
And last thing, if you bring them to TopLawyer and you show them, now go to TopLawyer, please. Share screen. Go down. Now here, can you see? Too much already. Go up a little bit. Can you see the 3 hours, 2 days, 1 week is there?
Yeah.
And you have shown them this. They have seen the prices. They will come back for these prices because when they saw $18, the ebook is in their e-wallet plus the 36 is in their e-wallet. They will then say, let me try 388 or 2888 or 888. Say wow.
Wow.
And then go down a little bit. This is where the ebook, stop on this line, please. Yes, go up a little, whatever the red button says. No, go down. Okay, yeah. What is the red button saying?
Sale.
Sale. Okay, good. Yeah, so don't hide the word sale. Let them see the word sale. You get it?
Yep.
Yeah. So can I just say something? Usually I present on the top 10 trends of the next decade when I do presentations, correct?
Right.
The reason is because it's my book. I know everything about it inside out, correct?
Right.
But this is a very technical information. I thought it is going to be difficult for you to sell this kind of books to people. So I will give you another book in 1 minute. But can you see, they also see full ebook publishing package and they see the flexible, correct?
Right.
Let them go back on their own time to play with these buttons. Say, I got it.
I got it.
But scroll down now and look at the last book.
This one.
Don't click, just look. And look at the first book.
From 1,001 to 145,000. Yeah.
So this by itself, a book is written about the guy I met in Australia 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Who started with only 1,001 US dollars, and today's his T-form Sevaka is worth $145,000, or even more now because this book was written about a year ago. Now, is that a good testimonial?
Yes.
Let them go buy the book. Say wow.
Wow.
But I'm not going to ask you to even sell that book. Why? Because you haven't come for your 3 hours, 2 days, 1 week. You don't even know how the T-form Sevaka works.
Correct.
So I'm going to go to the third book. Can you see the third book?
Yeah.
What does it say?
Unleashing Excellence.
Okay.
Chronicle of Dr. Jocelyn Ji.
Sorry?
Jocelyn Ji, is it?
Yeah, DBA.
DBA, Doctorate in Business Admin.
Yeah, and best-selling book. Now, can you see the normal price is the one I want to mention? What is the normal price?
28.88.
Yes, it's 38 something. You are able to tell them if you go to the website, they are having a sale. You can buy anytime for $28 over, correct?
Right.
But because they are sitting in front of you or you are on a call with them, you can tell them, but if you send me today, I'm having a special promotion for 1111 ending this week. Now it's already the last days of the week, correct?
Right. Right.
You are able to get this whole ebook in your phone within minutes of payment when you send me a screenshot, but it is only, now say a price.
28.88.
How much?
$28.88.
You mean you want to charge the guy 28.88 or you want to charge?
I don't know. I because I'm reading from the website.
No, I'm saying that's why now you are on the phone with them
Oh,
or you are
okay.
sitting in front of them.
You can get it for $18.
Yes, or you can give them $25 or $28 or whatever dollars or $18. You understand my point?
Understand?
Because 100% of this money will go to who?
100% of money goes to me.
Because I have got enough, say the words.
I got enough Tom Sewaka to give.
Give him double. Say the word double.
Give him double. Yeah.
Because if he pays you 25 US dollars, how much are you going to give him?
Double $50 worth of Tom Sewaka.
Yes, and the reason I'm saying this to you is because I want you to understand the last thing. You now have enough Tom Sevaka, plus you have the ebook in your phone. Say wow.
Wow.
So this is the power of writing your own book. And because your book is not complete, now the person may ask you, what is this book about? What's inside there? You got no answer, but you better buy one copy and or whatever not. I'll have to do one session to teach you on that. But do you see, when you have written your own book, you will be able to talk to them for 20 minutes about your book and then they will give you $25.
Yes, agreed.
Or even $20.
Agreed.
Agreed. And last thing, if he is really very poor and he says, I can only give you
$10.
Thank you. What are you going to say?
Okay lah. I'll accept the $10.
Yes, you will say, since you are my childhood friend, my normal commission is basically, let's say 50% out of it. But okay lah, this time I don't keep my commission lah. Instead of $20, you give me $10 lah.
Yeah lah, correct lah.
But the coffee we are drinking on you, okay?
Yeah, correct. The coffee is okay.
So it's okay. Now he gives you $10 and then you tell him, because you gave me $10, I will double it for $20 worth of T-form Sevaka in your e-wallet.
Correct.
Now here you don't have to fill up the daily sales sheet because you have enough T-form Sevaka by then in your e-wallet. Say wow.
Wow. Yes.
But for the time being, because you got nothing in your e-wallet and I am your business partner who is working remotely, say wow.
Wow.
You just fill up the form, and when you've collected the money, give them my number. They will put in their e-wallet public address and the picture of their e-wallet barcode, and I or my secretary will double the amount they paid you.
Okay, understand.
Say now I got it.
Now I got it.
But this money we collected, we don't have to give to Top Lawyer because both of you and I have enough in our e-wallet combined to pay this guy off.
Yes.
And we also have the e-book in our phone anyway to deliver.
Yes.
So say now I love the system.
Now I love the system.
So I'll tell you the story and I'll end off today's call unless you got questions. But once upon a time when I had to sleep on the roads in Singapore and I was chased by the dogs in the middle of the night, the police was checking who is this vagrant bond from India lying on the, the desk of the garden or the public spaces, and they were checking my IDs because I was homeless. I did not have anything, and I have only had $10 bank balance in my POSB account, which is the Singapore's cheapest bank, but I could not use it. Ask me why.
Because in order to maintain the account, you got to have some balance.
Correct. So the minimum balance in that bank is $10, and I lost another 5,000 in my UOB because once upon a time the bank balance in my company account of UOB below 5,000, and they kept deducting $30-40 every month. And they don't call me. They didn't call me for a few years, and they happily kept deducting until it ran down to zero. And then they called me and said, "Now your minimum balance is zero." I was like, I thought minimum balance is 5,000 supposed to be. Yeah, but we have been deducting for the last 4 or 5 years. I was like, why didn't you call me when you were deducting that? And why are you calling me when the that has run out?
I thought you know.
No, but you see, I have got multiple banks and multiple bank accounts that I don't actually open all my bank accounts every day. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I trusted UOB as a local Singapore bank, and they won't play this kind of game, but they played with me. Since then, I've never ever put in more money into that company account. Sewa.
Wow.
Because this is, you can cheat me one time, lah, Sewa.
Yeah, wow.
I mean, they call me when they sucked out all the money and they can't give me a courtesy call to say, "Sir, it is now, 4,990. It has dropped below 5,000. Can you please top up?" I would have immediately topped up, isn't it?
Correct.
Do you understand how dirty these people are?
Correct me if I'm wrong. When you say the minimum balance, right, there shouldn't be any charges, right?
No, sir. In UOB, it says that if you drop below 5,000, or maybe now the rules may have changed, but when I got into this thing a few years ago, their rule was that every month they will deduct a certain amount to maintain the bank account if it is below that 5,000.
Yeah, lah. But what I'm trying to say is that if you already have 5,000 in the bank account, correct?
Yeah, but you see, I may have paid out to some guy and the bank account balance dropped to 4,990.
Yeah lah, correct lah. Like that. I know. I also kena in UOB before.
So basically, the thing is, which is correct. Had I paid out to some guy and the balance was 5,100, then I wouldn't have kena that.
Correct.
So if you are paid out to somebody and I paid out and it became 4,000 something, they should at least tell me, "Excuse me, sir, a courtesy call that your bank balance is now below 5,000. Every month we will start deducting $35."
They say that before, when you sign up for the account at the time, there's the terms and conditions are all
yes,
there.
sir. But like I told you, when I was working in Thailand, I got 3 Thai bank accounts. Who reads these things? When I got in Singapore, 6 different bank accounts. Australia, I got bank accounts. India, I got bank accounts. Who keep tracks of which bank account? You know what I'm saying?
Agreed. I totally agree with you.
But an e-wallet is very good. I tell you why. Because that e-wallet is in your phone. No person can ever take out or have your minimum balance deductions and any kind of shit, or as long as you don't give them your password or your 15-word seed. Say now I understand.
Now I understand.
So this book, Unleashing Excellence, is what I'm going to give you right now, because the other books are very technical. Do you understand?
Yep.
So I would recommend you buy this, because at 50 years of age, she in her book talks about the 50 qualities a person should have. And that's how she built a business from literally ground zero up to a $1 billion company. Say wow.
Wow.
Now, would you like to learn those 50 traits of the rich people?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if a person tells you, I don't even have money for a full ebook publishing package, you look at them and you go, you mean 30, 40, 50, 60 years, 70, 80 years of your life? You don't even have 18,888? No problem. I tell you what, this one book is going to help you first. It is also published on Top Lawyer for 38.88, but now it's on sale for 28.88. You can buy it. Otherwise, since you are here for coffee, I'll give it to you for maybe $18 lah. Plus, I'll double the T-Form Sevaka for you as a bonus, and I'll deliver the book so that you can understand the 50 traits at 50 that she has that I think you should need to, learn about. Say wow.
Wow.
Or invite them for a 3-hour, 2 days, 1 week training first. Say, I think you should come for the 2 days training. They will cover the 50 traits for you. And we'll give you the book even free. It's only $2,888. Say wow.
Wow.
And because $2,888 is a 4-figure number, I will times by 4 and I'll give you that much of Sewa cryptocurrency immediately. Say wow.
Wow.
And the guy will say, I think that one affordable 18,888 too high brother for now. Then say, no problem. You pay 2,888. I will give you 4 times T-Form Sevaka and we'll work with you until you make that money in cash. And we will train you for 2 days and blah, 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 blah. So suddenly you had a sale where you dropped him to 2,888. You fill up in your Excel sheet. Tom, Dick, and Harry finish already. Another name, Ahmad. Ahmad today bought a 2-day training for $2,888. His e-wallet address is this, and you fill that up in your Excel sheet. Ahmad, at the moment he pays to your Malaysian bank account times by 4.45, you ask him to send a picture of his QR code or on the e-wallet public address plus the public address to Pal Ji's number, and you give him my number. Do you understand what I've said?
Yes.
All these transactions while your coffee is in front of you. Say, I like it.
I like it.
And you go home with $2,888 in your bank account. Say, wow.
Wow.
Now, hopefully, you will come back to me and say, Pal Ji, have you transferred 4 times more? And if I say, yes, my secretary has done that already, then Ahmad, you can call him tomorrow and say, please open up your e-wallet, Ahmad. And this time, Ahmad is sitting in his shower in the toilet doing his business. He will open up and he will not see 2,888. What will he see?
You will see double of it?
No, sir. 2,888 is not double.
No.
Open up your price sheet.
Hold on. Oh, 288. No, hold on. Times 4.
Times 4. Good. Open up your price sheet. Share screen. Yes, it's there. The answer is there. He will see 11,552. That's why I need you to laminate this. He will be holding it in his hand. You will be holding in your hand. But the next day, when the transaction is complete, he will see 11,552. Say wow.
Wow, correct.
Did you digest what I just said in the last 5 minutes?
Yes, I do.
Was it anything illegal, unethical, or immoral?
So far now.
So far, what do you mean by so far? We'll never give you anything.
It's nothing of that sort.
Yeah, so the answer, it's never going to be not so far. It's going to be never ever will we ever give you or ask you to do anything illegal, unethical, or immoral. Say wow.
Wow.
So Ahmad, you will call him next day and you will say, Ahmad, what time can we start your first class 3-hour slot? Then we will start his 2 days training. Say wow.
Wow.
And then you check with me, Pal Ji, on this particular day, Ahmad is able to come. Are you available for the full 2 days, or shall we do 3-hour for him? Or if Ahmad says, my brain cannot take it, I think 90 minute better, then no problem.
Correct.
You understand?
I understand.
But do we have to pay for Pal Ji's travel expenses? Do we have to pay for Pal Ji's hotel, aeroplane? Nothing. All is done on Zoom. Say wow.
Wow.
And I'll end off with the last sentence. You don't have to pay anything to Top Lawyer because Pal Ji is now qualified, trained, and certified to do this 2 days training with his eyes closed.
Yes.
So you only need to split with Pal Ji. And that's why Pal Ji has the bank balance. You have the bank balance in your e-wallet. We don't need to then hire Top Lawyer to come, even though Top Lawyer is listening to this call.
Yes.
Did you see what I'm saying?
Yes, I know.
And the last thing, one day you will be good enough to do this because you would have heard me conducting the training for Ahmad and all the eight first people, that you can do the 2 days because you have heard it 8 times, Palji doing it, that you will be able to keep the full 2,888 to yourself because you have enough 11,552 in your e-wallet to pay the rest of the people. Say, now I got it.
Now I got it.
So, sir, that is why I told you from day number one, we are trying to make you independent as fast as possible.
Yes.
Do you rather be independent and keep the 100% of the money you collect, or would you rather share?
Independent.
Sorry, sir?
Independent, keep the rest of the money for myself.
Well, the correct answer is for the first 8 people, I love to share so I can learn.
Sorry. Love the first 8 people, I'll share with Pal Ji.
Yes. So basically, I will tell you, for the first 3 hours, 8 people, just let me do it. For the first 8 people who do 2 days, let me do it. For the first 8 people who come for the bootcamp, let me do it. For the first 8 people you sign up for full publishing, let me do it. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
And by so doing, now please go to the right side of the form. This price sheet. Yes, please scroll to the right. I'll end off with this because I want you to understand this side on your own when you can. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Can you see right at the bottom? You will see, oh my God, you will change how many million lives?
4.3 million.
Now, sir, are there enough of 4.3 million people in Malaysia?
More than enough.
More than enough. So Malaysia has a population of?
32 million.
Okay, so basically say I will touch the lives of at least about 12% of my countrymen.
I'll touch the life of 12% of my countrymen.
And together, look at G, the last line.
G last line, a total revenue of 2.7 trillion. Billion, 2.7 billion, sorry.
Oh my God, is that a $1 billion company?
Yes, it's a $1 billion company.
No, it's not, because it's 2.7 billion.
2.7 billion, not billion, man?
Yeah, so it's a double $1 billion company.
Oh, double. I see where you're coming. Okay, understand.
Okay, but actually the company will only have H, the last figure. What's the figure there?
1 million. No, 1 billion and 25. 1 billion and 2,500. No.
Okay, I will say no problem. Just say more than $1 billion.
Yeah.
Ask me why.
Why?
Because the difference goes to paying the commissions in cash to all the people along the way.
Yes, correct.
That's why G, it says total revenue 2 billion, 2.73 billion, correct?
Correct.
But actually the company will retain the last part on column H that says company funds, only 1 billion, 25 million, $15,195.
Correct.
Okay, so that is how you say the big number. Earlier you had difficulty saying it, correct?
Yeah.
So here I have proved to you that just by you following a system that has worked for us, we will build a $1 billion 3% company.
Okay.
And the 3%, look at column F. Can you see the word 3 there?
Yes.
That means you, royal ambassador, me, royal ambassador, and Top Lawyer is already a royal ambassador.
Okay.
Say, now I got it.
Now I got it.
And below us, there will be 30 who are
Jade ambassador, is it?
No, sir. Scroll a little bit to the left. Yes. Okay. Scroll until here. Very good. Very good. You got used to it now. So scroll from here and tell me, we, the 3 of us, will be what? Now, please read until the bottom of the line.
Then the diamond ambassador.
No, sir. No, sir. Restart from the top. F.
3 of us will be royal ambassador. And below, then we would have 30 platinum ambassador.
In our company, there will be 30 platinum ambassadors.
Okay, in our company, we are three royal ambassador.
No, don't say we have 3. Say the 3 of us.
We are three of us are the royal ambassador, and in our company consists of 30 platinum ambassador, 300 Diamond Ambassador, 3,000 Ruby Ambassador, and 30,000 Jade Ambassador.
And after they have all been paid,
After they are all been paid, that's why the company balance is only 1,25,000,000, right?
yeah, go on.
15,000 and $195.
Yes, yes. And now go back again to the left where you were. And we would have achieved this. No. Show the, only start from B. Only start from column B. Right a little bit. Good. So, no, left a little. Start from column B.
D lah. Column D lah.
B.
Here lah.
No, B.
B, oh boy. Okay, sorry.
Okay. And we would have achieved this by selling at least 388 full ebook publishing packages, 3,880 one-week boot camps, and read the whole thing.
All right. We would have accomplished this together with 388 full book publishing packages, 3,880 one-week boot camp, 38,800 people participating in 2 days training, 388,000 people in 3 hours coaching, and 3,880,000 in ebook publishing. Ebook printing copies.
No, being sold. Say the word being sold.
Being sold. Yeah, sorry.
Correct? So the money will come from there. But listen very carefully. Now I'm going to end off with this. The 3 million books, the 3,880,000 books, correct?
Yeah.
These will give us the 388 who will come for 3-hour coaching. Say, now I got it.
Oh, now I got it.
So they are not different people. The real number of people, right, is actually the 3,880,000 ebooks sold.
Correct.
But even in the worst case scenario, nobody who buys the book comes in, then yes, we find new people for 388 3-hour coaching. Got it?
Correct.
So actually, in reality, what happens is the 4,344,401 is the worst case scenario.
Okay.
The best case scenario is actually 3,880,000 books were sold, and from there, the rest of it happened.
Right.
And even better is actually not that many, because if our closing percentages become bigger and better, more people will come for the boot camps and everything. Actually, those numbers will go up.
Right.
Because you're a business consultant, I can cover this in today's topic, and it's very important. Later, please send me the recording. You can listen to it 10 times more.
Yes, sir.
I will upload, and I will let Tom, Top Lawyer, to check just to make sure that we didn't make any mistake.
Yes, sir.
But do you now have a good picture of the whole thing?
Yes, I do.
So all you got to do now, where we'll end off with where you started, unless you got any questions.
No questions so far.
Okay, so please bring up your calculator for the last time today. Share screen, please.
Correct?
Yes, sir. Now please put up your big goal, 8,888,888 ringgit.
8,888,888.
So everything we discussed today was exactly because this is where the lecture started, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, so tell me where you started. Say my goal. Go on, please.
My goal is 8 ringgit Malaysia, $8,888,888 by 27 April 2025. That is my birthday.
Yes. So I will feel?
So I will feel awesome, feeling
awesome,
happy.
Okay, so now I'm going to give you the reality. Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Today, the date is.
Today, the date is
Say the date.
15th of November, 2024.
And I am 135 days away.
I'm 135 days away
from my birthday.
from my goal.
Yes, so divide by 135. Sir, pause there, don't press equal. Do you understand what I've just done?
I understand.
So it's not 188 anymore, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
Now, I know I gave you the whole 3-hour discussion was actually what the book is going to talk about, 188 days. But in your case, the reality is you're only 135 days.
Agree.
Please press equal.
65,843,000 ringgit.
Okay, copy this number. Or just memorize 65888.
658, okay.
Okay, memorize it. Divide by US dollar.
Right.
Okay.
14,000.
Okay, so now go back to the last thing for today, our Excel sheet. After the word date, go to the next column. Next one more. One more. Okay, right here, goal, RM. And then the next one, goal, USD. Okay, below this, write 14,888 under USD. And under RM, 65,888. Okay, later you can paint it up and make them look the same lah. You got it?
Okay.
And put the date there lah.
One minute.
Well done. So go back to the date column.
Okay.
Okay. And the last one, go to after goal USD, the next column. Days to under the J1. Yeah. Days. No, days, DAYS. To my birthday. Please write 135 below this. So you know now you got the whole picture done. And you can paint it up. Well done. Adjust all the columns so the birthday comes in right. Perfect. So you know how to do this very well. So tomorrow onwards, I don't know what you're going to do, but you understand what you have to do.
Yeah, understand.
And then you got to start catching up.
Yes, I know.
But look at the picture now. What is the amount? 14,000 whatever, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So is it correct to say, actually, please close your eyes for 1 second, visualize that if I just sold one ebook package a day,
Mm-hmm.
if I really just sold one full ebook publishing package a day,
Mm-hmm.
I would actually reach my goal very comfortably.
Yes.
Isn't that the truth?
Correct.
So your whole day will start every day anyway, just with the idea, never mind, I'll just pitch ambassador, make them think big, and then if they can take it, it's a bonus. Otherwise, I must at least try and close a full ebook. Tell them, okay lah, forget about 101 books or 32 books or 16 books or 8 books or 4 books. Start with 1 book lah, brother. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah, so you don't worry about, Pal Ji, 135 books, I cannot help to write so much. You don't write. That's why I pay the 40% to Top Lawyer, let them do the work.
Understand.
So here it's not about the first 8. You will say, Namaila, first 135, let them do the work. Sewa.
Yes, wow.
Okay, so I have actually, okay, now you are looking at the books here. Okay, yeah, you can go back to the book if you want. So is it okay if your book is not ready, you use the
No
lady's book?
issue, no issue, no issue, no issue.
Okay, so the book is only to be used for the sake of, I just want my coffee to be free, lah.
Okay, understand.
So always try and sell an ambassadorship. Otherwise, please close on a full ebook publishing package. Otherwise, if they really got money issues, then close them on a 1 week, 2 days, or 3 hours.
Okay, understand.
And before they go home, you actually get off your chair and say, no worries, lah, when you have the money, give me a call. And you get off the chair halfway, then you sit back and say, wait, I got an idea. The best way to prepare you is to learn the 50 things. Lah. I tell you what, why don't you just buy the book first, and then I'll send you on your e-wallet, you will double it, and let's, blah, blah, blah. You don't tell him, I'm so cheapo, I want the coffee to be free.
Yes, understand.
But in your brain, if you start thinking like that every time I go out, I spend money on my petrol, my time, my this and then, I need to at least earn something back, save up.
Wow.
Is that a correct answer?
Yes.
And would you agree with me? That was a big, beautiful burp. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. And the last thing, this lady, her shops, next time, if you can actually make a list of 1,000 people who bought the book in Malaysia,
Uh-huh.
we will use that same list to sell them your book. Even before you talk to them, they would have already bought this lady's book. They would know the system. They got double the money in their e-wallet, and we will just have to blast to the people you list in this Excel sheet that my personal book, LeowBao's book, is ready. You can go to Top Lawyer, click and buy. You don't have to meet them again.
Yes.
And then book 2, 3, 4, 5 will be launched in the same way.
Yes.
And then we will invite those people who bought the book to come for a 3-hour, 2-day, 1 week, and slowly upgrade them to a full ebook. All will be placed under you.
Yes.
So do you see why the ebook is so important?
Yes.
This is how I'm helping you to not pay Facebook for paid ads. Say thank you, Pal Ji.
Thank you, Pal Ji.
Because today I'll end off the call with one last thing. I know I gave you the example of my other clients who pay 10,000 per day or per week or per month to Facebook, and they do make 30,000, which is 3x return. You know what I mean?
Right. Yes.
But do you really have 10,000 US dollars to pay to Facebook per day or per week or per month for now?
No, not yet.
Say not yet. So I don't want you to start going that way, and that's one reason why people who work with us will never lose money.
Right.
You can go for coaching from all the other training centers. You will surely lose money because they teach you speculative trading. That's how you empty your e-wallet. Number 2, you will lose money because only Facebook gets richer, not you.
Correct.
You don't believe me? Maybe you do, but you may have personally done Facebook ads on your own before, and I'm very sure you have not made a profit.
Yes.
Because 98% of our people who join our courses, they all have the same complaint. I've never made money on Facebook, Pal Ji.
Correct.
Now, I don't know about you. Have you ever spent money on Facebook ads?
Yeah, before.
Did you make money?
No.
No. So we will teach you how to do it the right way that you will make money at least 2 to 3x back on that. But you are not at that position right now. Say now I got it.
Now I got it.
So today's lecture, would you agree? I have not actually asked you to pay anything to any other.
No.
Is that a right way to start business?
Yes.
Yes, but if you go to your banker tomorrow and he gives you a loan for $30,000, then you don't spend it away. You bring 1888 for your full ebook publishing, and the balance 12,000. We will tell you where to pay to grow your business faster.
Okay.
But if you don't have that money from the bankers yet or loan from like Dick and Harry, can I tell you the true story about them?
Yeah.
Dick is the real dickhead. He got no financial intelligence. He got no money. Harry is the one who has lots of money. That's why they are partners, because Dick runs around, but it never keeps money. He's a spender. And Harry is a saver, but he's too careful. So their partnership is very good. Say, I know people like that.
I know people like that.
So you need to find a partner who has the money, but not willing to work. But you are willing to work, but you don't have the money. Say, now I got it.
I got it.
Did you understand what I just said?
Yes, I do.
And if the guy puts in $100,000, just say thank you, because immediately you will be a Jade ambassador, or rather you and that guy and the company will be a Jade ambassador. Say it's okay.
It's okay.
And do you have trust enough that Pal Ji will still help us until
Yes.
$100,000 becomes how much?
Yes, I know Pal Ji will help me.
No, becomes how much? I'm actually asking a question. These are all quiz questions to make sure you understood the system. I will help you until $100,000 become how much?
Oh, 8 million, 800 US thousand dollars will become what they call, look back on my chart. Okay. Right. So 2 million something lah, because 8 million something ma, 8,888,000, right?
No, sir. Go back to just put 100,000 US here.
Right.
So simple question. A client pays 100,000.
Yeah.
How much will his e-wallet have?
Oh, e-wallet will have 600,000.
Correct. So Palji's guarantee says, if you pay me 100,000 US today, I will make sure your e-wallet will show 600,000 once you are onboarded.
Yeah.
And then we will work with you unlimited times, unlimited lessons until you make that 600,000 from your e-wallet become cash in the bank. Say wow.
Wow.
So please put times 6 in your calculator. Equals. Yes, this is the figure we want to see on your clean calculator. And repeat to me what I just said, that if you get a rich man to be your business partner who puts in 100,000 US, how much will Pal Ji and Top Lawyer help you until?
Until I achieve 600,000?
Why?
Because 6 times the
Of?
6 digit of 100,000, 6 digits.
So 6 digit of 100 is 600,000. So you must say my e-wallet will first have 600,000 worth of T-form car.
Okay, my e-wallet.
Because you need to explain this to everybody.
Correct. My e-wallet will have 600,000 of T-form car.
T from Sewa car, and then
Sewa.
Pal Ji and Top Lawyer will help me and train me and work with me and even present for me if I bring Tom, Dick, and Harry. Even if I don't know what to help, I don't know what to say to Tom, Dick, and Harry. Never mind lah. I will turn over the host to Top Lawyer or Pal Ji and let them do the talking, and I will sit and learn.
Yes.
Did you understand what I just said?
I did. I do.
This is the most powerful reason you will never fail, because your job is now, the channel belongs to you. You will just turn over the host status and you will sit and learn. Say, I'm willing to do that.
I'm willing to do that.
So last thing, go back to your sheet. No need. Just here you divide by 18,888. Sorry, 100,000 divided by 18,888.
100,000 divided by 18,888.
Yeah, so divide by 6. Okay, never mind. Now you erased it. 100,000 divided by 18,888.
18,888, sorry.
Because you must always talk to them in terms of books, remember?
Yeah, understand.
So the client will get how many books?
5 books.
5 to 6 books. Got it?
Yeah.
Never mind, the 0.29 just say as a complete book. We will always do more than whatever.
Understand.
Yeah, so the client will get 6 books. His status is called what? Which ambassador? Quickly change that to the sheet.
No.
Now you see, you need to be very, very fast in flipping.
100,000 Ruby.
So what ambassador is he?
Jade ambassador.
Correct. And as a Jade ambassador, we will do 6 books with him. And the last thing, how much cash commissions is he now having the right to earn?
Right to earn cash 65%.
Correct. And
5%.
Yes, and up to 100,000. Say up to.
Up to 100,000.
Because that's the amount he invested, correct?
Correct.
And the balance he will get in terms of T from Sevaka, even more than 35%. Because in the example, if he brings in a richer man who puts in more, he will get more, which we have already covered in today's training.
Correct.
So today's training, sir, is the most powerful training. You have got it even though you have not actually officially paid. Sewa.
Wow.
So say I really need to get the money done because a lot of other things which I cannot teach you because you haven't paid. I really want to start covering those lectures, lah.
Understand.
You understand?
Yep.
Okay. So anything, top lawyer, you have been listening in all the way. Is there anything you want to share or you want to guide us, or will I get all the answers tomorrow? Do you understand, LeowBao? I am also under training while I'm training you. So these people observe, and then I have to cover another 2 hours tomorrow to be in the leaders meeting. Do you understand?
Understand.
Yeah. So the last thing is, I've already said it, that even if Adrian came, you handed it over to me. I didn't complain, correct?
Right.
In the same way, that day we were limited because of the 40 minutes, the class got cancelled. But in the future, when you bring new people and every day you're now onwards, don't just come alone. Bring a person. Even if the person pays you any amount, just bring him.
I see. Okay.
I don't care what he pays you. Just bring him. Tell him, listen, by the way, I'm having a bonus training tonight. You just come and listen. And you know what I will do in front of that person tomorrow?
What?
I will, of course, treat him nicely. I will welcome him. And then we will start recording your next chapter, which is on your whatever. And let him sit and listen. Never mind.
Understand.
And he doesn't even know what halfway you're talking about this. But because we would have told him the previous recordings are there, let him go and listen to them. Say, wow.
Wow.
And then you can actually say, okay, I'll forward you the links later to your WhatsApp. Because you should assume, never mind lah, even if he paid us $18 and he only got a book, or maybe he paid you to $1,888, he haven't even, what do you call that, schedule his classes. Never mind, we take him as a sincere student. Say, now I got it.
Now I got it.
Because are we committed? Say yes.
Yes.
Are we serious?
Yes.
Are we sincere?
Yes.
Yes, so he listened to your recording, your lesson going on, just like top lawyers listening to me conducting this training. I don't care. Tomorrow there should be all those people who pay you any money today. You just tell them, look, you got the ebook. Number two, your e-wallet will be filled. And tonight I'm having a training for myself. But you can sit in and listen. Say wow.
Wow.
So even there are 6 new people, they only bought an ebook from you. I don't give a damn. Or they bought a 2 days package and you haven't scheduled their training. I don't give a damn. Say wow.
Wow.
Because this room can take how many people? 100 or 500?
100.
100. Sir, so do you have excuse? You got 27 days. Even if 100 people bought the book, you still make enough money already, lah.
Yes, sir.
Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Does that pay for your second month of Zoom?
Yes, sir.
And does that pay enough to upgrade your Zoom to a 1,000-seater so that even if all 1,000 just bought an ebook, that's already 18,888 coming back to you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I love this.
I love this.
Okay, so you will never ever have to complain, I got no money.
Yes, sir.
Because you remember the last thing I told you about a story about a guy called Pal Ji who was homeless, dogs were chasing him, police was checking. Ask me, how did he build himself back up?
How did he build?
He went and took 10 of the CDs and he laminated the whole big colorful version of the front and back of the CDs, because all the information, the website was called soakupinfo.com. I don't know whether they are still on and they are selling it or not, but that was laminated to big size. And he went to the top floor of a HDB building. Instead of committing suicide because he got no money, he started knocking on doors with 10 CDs in his hand.
Okay.
And the laminated sheet, he had 2 copies. One, he used to give it to the person who opened the door. And because they were holding a laminated sheet, they couldn't bang the door halfway. Do you understand?
Yes.
They listened to his whole presentation. And at the end of the day, he told them, listen, your children's memory will improve. Creativity will go up, because the CD was called Soak Up Information Like a Sponge. They will do better in school. They will become more creative. Memory will be better and blah, 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 blah. And that CD was launched at Singapore Expo. And within 2 days of the Singapore National Library Book Fair, that is where they launched the CD. They finished the whole stock in the 2 days that the National Library Book Fair was running. Say wow.
Wow.
Because every person who came to buy a book, they also wanted to improve their memory, have better focus, have better creativity, and bought for their children, bought for themselves. All the CDs were sold. But right now, because the National Book Fair is over, it's not at Singapore Expo, we are going door to door to sell. Sewa.
Wow.
And we used to get 20% commission for the $30 CD, which means I came home with 8 times 10 CDs, $80. Sewa.
Wow.
Plus, I had a sheet of paper saying, yeah, my son not at home. Can you come at 6 p.m.? Okay, auntie, no problem. So I had a whole sheet telling me which house I'm supposed to go back. But in the afternoon, we used to go first around to find out which house don't need to knock doors and which house can be sold. We made some money in the afternoon. We took a tea break, and then in the evening, we just closed all the doors we were supposed to cover second round. Say, wow.
Wow.
And if I ran out of CDs, in that era, there was no handphone. I had to go down to the public phone, do pager. My other friends who are in a different blocks nearby, they used to come down. They used to hand me their stock. And they, at the end next day meeting, will be like, how come Pal Ji sells more than 10 his stock? Huh? You bloody hell are not selling any. Save out.
Wow.
And they were happy lah, because at least their stock also moved. And then I shared the $8 part with them. Is that okay or not?
Yeah, okay.
It's okay, what? Why not lah? Did you understand what I just did?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so even the poor guy who doesn't have 1888 to buy a full ebook package, you can tell him, Namaila, you bought something smaller, but you can start selling now. Let him also start making money. It's okay.
Understand.
You got 60%, you can share part of it with him. Say, now I'm thinking like a real big boss.
Yeah, now I'm thinking like was.
And imagine the last thing, the day you reach Royal Ambassador, you will have 95% cash. Can you really have a lot of directors under you, a lot of sales managers, a lot of other whatever levels under you to sell?
Yes.
Because you are keeping 95% cash, sir.
Correct.
Say, now I got it.
Now I got it.
And that day you won't message my number. You will just message your girl. She will open up your e-wallet and transfer double or 3 times or 4 times or 5 times to their e-wallet. Say, now I got it.
Now I got it.
And that day you won't teach them how to open e-wallet. You will just say, thank you. I'm going to ask you to save this number. The secretary is going to call you. She will guide you on how to set up the e-wallet.
Yes.
And you move on.
Right.
Say, oh my God, I like it, Pal Ji.
Yeah, I like it, Baji.
Because your brain should be thinking, I don't talk to people who don't have 1888, but I've got these 6 other youngster interns with me. They help to open e-wallet. They handle the smaller deals. Say, wow.
Wow.
So sleep thinking like that. Now, is this correct how businesses are built?
Yep.
Good. So please say, I will by today.
I will by today.
Think of 100 ways.
Think of 100 days.
To do fundraising.
To do fundraising.
You are a business consultant. Have you ever done fundraising for any company?
Not really.
Have you worked with companies that did fundraising?
Not yet.
Okay, so maybe that's another aspect of your business. Tomorrow when we do your recording, after they show you the form, you can say, I think I also want to learn more about this. And I think fundraising is very important.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Because if you can learn how to do fundraising, $1,888,888, would you agree with me? You would suddenly become a royal ambassador who earns the right to earn 95% cash.
Yes.
Now let that digest tonight.
Yes.
So yesterday, I'm so sorry, I finished at 2 a.m. I couldn't do the recordings.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but I'm doing this extra unscripted recording today.
Yeah.
But I'm covering a lot of important parts because Nola, you are just 135 days away from your birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And I will, last part, I'm going to promise you on recording in front of Top Lawyer, I am dedicated that if every day you tell me I got 4 people coming for 3 hours from 7 to 10, 11 to 2, 3 to 6, and then 7 to 10 p.m., I'm willing to do that. And then the last lesson, if needed again, like now the 11 p.m. slot, we are still at midnight talking to each other. Say, wow.
Wow.
Isn't that what we have done for the last 10 days?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we started at 9 something until 12 something, 1 o'clock. We have actually done 3-hour trainings every day for the last 10 days.
Correct.
So 10 days times 3 hours is how many hours?
10 hours.
Is how many hours?
30 hours.
30 hours. Put a 8 behind.
Wow. Yeah.
How much is that? Put your calculator out, please, now. Tab to calculator. 30 hours. Put a 88 behind. Not times, just 88. Yes. So this is, say, the school fee I owe you.
This is the school fee I owe you.
I'm not joking.
Okay, fine, no problem.
Times by 4. Equal. So say the full sentence, Pal Ji.
Pal Ji.
Had I paid 3,088 at the start of my 10 days of training.
If I paid 3,088 at the start of my training.
My 10 days of training would have been 3 hours each.
My 10 days of training would be 3 hours each.
And my e-wallet would have, finish the sentence.
E-wallet would have $12,352 in Tom Sewa T-form Sewa cryptocurrency.
And you would have been my slave to work for me and do my presentations to my people until I bring back.
No such thing as slave lah. Yeah,
no, but do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you mean.
I am saying I would have then started to work with you officially until you bring back $12,352 to your bank account.
Right.
If you can do it within 188 days, I would have been more happy. But if you couldn't, it's okay. I would have gone on and on and on until you bring back Sewa.
Wow.
So you started with 3,088 US and made back 12,000. Would you be happy at least?
Yes.
Times by last thing 4.45.
$54,966.
So the day you have 55,000 ringgit, you can then decide, I don't want to continue this relationship. Thank you, Pal Ji. I needed 50,000 ringgit for my new car. I got 55,000 ringgit. Actually, I'm very happy lah. But the skill you have taught me in the last whatever, I will keep it. Plus 50,000, I buy a new car, and I have 4,966.40 to go treat myself. Sewa.
Wow.
You don't actually have to continue after that. Sewa.
Wow.
Is that the whole picture now?
Yes.
But should you choose to do compounding, which means you put back this money again, don't worry, we will repeat it again, and that's how you will reach your 8 million goal, Sewa.
Wow.
So do you see, in this example, I only started with 3,088 US dollars.
Correct.
Yeah, so in that case, this is the reason I give you this example, because if someone says, I don't have all the ambassadorship money, I don't even have 1888, then if he says I have 3,088, you can just say, thank you. I started with a 10 days like that.
Yes.
Which is true as of now, isn't it?
Correct.
But tomorrow it will be 3,388. Say I got it.
I got it.
Yes, so this is a good, honest case study, but you do not make the mistake of saying, I didn't pay Pal Ji, I exploited him for free.
Of course, sir, definitely.
Because then the new guy will also tell you, I also want to exploit LeowBao for free.
I understand.
Then that cycle will never end.
Correct.
Because it's called what I sow, so shall I reap.
Yes.
You are a Buddhist. You also laugh like that laughing happy Buddha. Actually, that's the picture. Have you sent the picture to TLai08LB already or for your book cover?
Oh shit, forgot.
Ayo, you forget that also. How can you forget? Anyway, can you see his name is his email ID?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, that's why when he logs on, he always logged on with his email ID. Memorize it.
I'll send. I have to search for it.
Yeah, you search for the most beautiful picture, and if you look like the laughing Buddha with that
stomach, the one that in Facebook one.
That is a very nice picture. I like it because your laugh is very nice there.
I'll send the one.
Yeah, and then just make sure the title says from high blood pressure and everything, so it's linked back. Okay. And just put my number and my name as the person who referred you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Please do this. Please do this. And your other homework was your PayPal. Have you repaired it?
Repaired it. Cannot. I repaired the bank first. Then have to go to PayPal.
Okay, so that's your other homework, which is outstanding for 10 days.
No.
No. Do you understand?
I have other work to do, lah. Nah, Pal Ji, not only sitting at home in the office, lah.
Yeah, which I agree with you. But my question to you is very simple. This is how, okay, thank you for bringing this up. Do you know what you're saying is called objection handling? I'm actually settling your mindset. So you got to ask yourself one important question. You know what's a very important question?
Which is more important?
The important question is, for doing all the other things that I'm doing, do I have a chance in the next 135 days to make 8,888,888 dollars or ringgit, sorry, or not?
Not yet. No.
So this, I don't know what you're doing. You see, you don't have to answer me yes or no now. But I'm just saying, this is why people, my boss told us this, 80, 90 years old. My oldest client is 92 years old from UK. I told you, right? I think.
Ah,
Okay, my oldest client is 92 years old. He's in UK. And the reason he still doesn't have enough financial abundance and he used to go part-time work and this and that is because he never understood that he was busy, but he was not achieving financial abundance or time freedom and location freedom. Sewa,
wow.
which in our courses we'll train you later, is called Jivan Mukti, which means the ultimate life freedom, that you can do whatever you want because you have the money, you have the time, you have everything. Sewa.
Wow.
So my only question to you is, I like your answer, Palji. I've got a lot of other things to do, which is correct. Sir, whole life has passed. You have 63 years of experience because you've been doing other things. But will they, in the next 35 days, help you 8,888? Otherwise, you take a break from everything else for 135 days only because you have actually spent 63 years, which is a lot of 135 days in doing a lot of other things which haven't given you the results you seek. Say wow.
Wow.
This particular 1 minute of recording needs to be cut, copy, paste, and this needs to be a book by itself. Am I efficient or am I just busy?
Yes, understand.
I don't know what you do, and I don't need to spend time. Neither do need you to justify on a recording what do you do the whole day. But whatever you do, just ask yourself the moment you start that task, or if a kring, someone is calling you, before you have a conversation with him, like, can I give you a good, honest truth about this call today?
Okay.
It's about 9:15 to 12:15 so far, correct?
Right.
I have 8 missed calls, sir.
Okay.
Did I interrupt this call to say I got
No.
a call to attend to?
No.
No, because the only important person, not even the most important person, the only important person to me is the person on the call. Sewa.
Wow.
Because you took out your commitment, you took out your time, you came for the call, and I tested you. After a 40-minute call, you paid $20 or 55 ringgit to Zoom to extend it to unlimited. So for me, the other 8 people who I see missed call on my WhatsApp right now, I will respond to them only after I finish answering your questions and your understanding is
Understand.
complete. Say wow.
Understand. Wow.
And when I open up my missed calls, guess what do I look for?
The,
I
you
look for the 8 missed calls that have the highest number of dollar Sewa in front of their name, which means if a person has invested dollar Sewa 400K, that is the first person who will get a call out of the 8 people, although he may have been the third person to call me.
Yes.
And the lowest one will be, of course, the next person's and next person. And the ones that are without any payment to me will be called the last in the line. Sewa.
Wow.
Did you understand what I just said?
Yes, I do.
Yes, because where Sevaka and where the top lawyer business is concerned, the highest so far anybody has paid one time was $400,000. Seva.
Wow.
So his name will always be my first priority after I finish live calls because he can call me middle of the night. And I'll tell you something, when he first started for 2.5 months, every day like you, I was talking to him until after midnight. And that time I still used to work in Marriott. I had a whole day at Marriott's busy. I came back home so tired, but I still had to dedicate because he used to call me
Ah, okay.
for 2.5 months. But he had paid that kind of money. Do you think I'll bang down his phone?
No.
And the calls used to go for hours and hours and hours. Save out.
Wow.
But I had to do it because that's how he made back so much more money. And until today, he's referring so many people. Say, wow.
Yeah, wow.
You understand how this works?
Yes.
So the only important person is you, and I will need to ask you to ask yourself the last question before you do any task anytime. And if you have to ask 10 times that question to yourself because you're doing 10 different things every day, is to ask in the next 135 days, by answering this call or by doing this other thing, will I make 8,888,888 ringgit? If not, let me just focus with Pal Ji. He is willing to give me 7 to 10, then 11 to 2, 3 to 6, and 7 to 10, and if needed another one after that too. And if Pal Ji is so committed, sincere, and serious about me reaching my goal by my birthday on the 27th of April 2025 and have 8,888,888 ringgit, why am I not equally serious? Say wow.
Wow.
Is that a good lesson for today?
Yes.
You better make sure this recording is sent to me. I need to upload.
No problem.
Yes, and we will get this whole lesson transcribed. I want to know also after this call, what did the AI companion do for you? So please figure that out.
Okay.
Maybe they will transcribe for us.
Hopefully, hopefully. Yeah.
Hopefully. And the last question I want to ask you, when you clicked on record, it is recording in your laptop or in the cloud?
I have two options.
Okay, so when you chose the cloud option, you get a transcript. When you choose the laptop option, do you get a transcript?
Hold on, that one, that one, hold on, give me a minute. Let me see, it's in the cloud.
Okay, I know this much, that those of my students and clients who do the cloud, they get transcripts.
No transcript, just audio recording and video.
In the cloud also, it's only audio and video.
No. In the computer. In the cloud,
yes.
they give you transcript.
Okay, so from now on, every lecture that I share with you,
no transcript lah.
Huh?
No transcript.
The cloud also no transcript.
Never mind, tomorrow we try the clouds.
Okay, so I know this much, that a lot of my other clients, the cloud gives them transcript. The local.
Then it should have lah. Then if they give transcript, then it should have lah.
Yes. So please, tomorrow onwards, you do a cloud recording. Never mind, then you download and keep it. But you also send me a copy. Then you can delete the old one. Then you'll never run out of memory space in the cloud.
I understand.
Yes, but the last thing is today, check what did the AI companion do for you.
Will do.
And then the last thing, please remove your waiting rooms.
Yes.
And the last thing, please remove the password from this meeting.
Remove the password. I think the meeting room already removed, right?
No, sir, the password is still there.
No, password, I will remove the password. The meeting room already removed, ma.
Okay, we don't know whether it's removed because you came in earlier than me today. So immediately when this call gets cancelled, I'm going to try it again. You don't come in, I will come in.
Okay.
And if I can go in, then I will let you know that, yes, sir. Maybe I'll give you a Telegram call.
Telegram.
Yeah, I'll call you on Telegram in 3 minutes to tell you, yes, I could go in. And if I could go in, I will try to claim host because you gave me the host code. That means I can tomorrow conduct training for your people while you're busy doing other work. If you tell me, Pal Ji, 7 to 10, so on is coming, 11 to summon, and I will do the training with Top Lawyer because I can claim host.
Okay.
And then you can do other things during the day, which is, I don't know what you're doing, but you can also close other people. Say wow.
Wow.
And I will do a cloud recording so you can actually listen to what was covered when you come home.
Okay.
And if you come back halfway, let's say I started a class for you at 11 to 2, you come back at 1 o'clock, you just join the meeting and say, hi guys, sorry, I was really busy with the pre-appointment. Say wow.
Wow.
Wow. Say, I like the system, La Pal Ji.
I like the system, Pal Ji.
Okay, sir. Any questions for you?
Nothing.
Okay, from you?
Nothing.
Okay, thank you so much for your time today. Our last 3 questions that we will practice before we end calls. Did you like today's training?
Yes, sir.
Since Top Lawyer is here, I need to do this survey. Number 2, was it useful to your goal and your life?
Yes, sir.
So other than $18,888, is there anything else stopping you from joining us as a full ebook publishing package 1 author?
Only that one. Nothing else.
Okay, so please go and get the money.
Yes, sir.
And when you have done that, the next time I do the ending of calls, I will say other than 62,888 that's stopping you from joining us at a Jade Ambassador, is there anything else? If you like it, if it's useful. Say now I got it.
Now got it.
So slowly we'll bring you up one level, but you will never have to get money from elsewhere because the 18,888, we will work with you until it becomes 94. And when you become 94,000, you can actually take back and pay back your 18,888 to your banker for the loan you took, the business loan, and you will have 75,000 US dollars. Am I right?
Yeah.
And out of 75,000, you can spend 5,000 on your holidays and come with the 70,000 to be a Jade ambassador. Say, now I got it.
Now got it.
That is how I promised you from the first call. We will do a lot of direct selling, digital marketing, and compounding.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your time. And
Thank you.
please, quickly, just before you dream, open your calculator. I know you're on the Top Lawyer page now. Share your calculator.
Share my calculator. I turn off already lah.
Or turn off your calculator already.
Turn off already.
Okay, then just do a mental arithmetic. Say 70,000 is a how many digit number? Quickly.
70,000 is 5 digit lah.
So how much of T-Firm Sewa car will you get?
Times 5, 350.
Okay, so after you compound 350,000 again, how many digit is 350,000?
6 digit.
So 6 times 350,000 is how much?
1.8 million lah.
So say I think I'm getting closer to my goal.
I think I'm getting closer to my goal.
So 1.8 million is a how many digit number?
1.8 million is 7 digit number.
So times by 7 is how much?
8 point something.
Okay, it would be more than 9 million anyway.
Yeah.
I think so. Or maybe it would be 12 million, by the way. 1.8 times 7 is 12.6 million.
Yeah.
Now, is that in US dollar more than your goal in ringgit 8 million?
Yes.
Okay, so all I've given you in the call today, and I've concluded the call by teaching you the power of compounding.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for your time. Let me please log in after you log out as you, and then
Yes,
if
sir.
that.
Hello. Lost him again.